And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked. What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
It's playoff time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go divisional round football. Jaguars versus the Chiefs for a chance to go to the AFC Championship game for the first time for the Jaguars since that infamous 2017 season where they went all the way to the AFC Championship, where they played Tom Brady with Blake Bortles at quarterback. They ended up losing that one at a heartbreaker, and we were robbed of the Super Bowl of the Philadelphia Eagles and Nick Foles against the Jacksonville Jaguars and Blake Bortles. While we were robbed from that, we got obviously a phenomenal Super Bowl in which the Philadelphia Eagles won in an absolute amazing fashion. But regardless, we're going to get a great one here today. I'm really excited. The Jaguars have been playing phenomenal at the end of the year. Duval, baby. But the Chiefs are the Chiefs. Obviously, the Chiefs are the team to beat. Remember, the worst season that Patrick Mahomes has ever had is making it to the AFC Championship game and losing. He's done that a couple times now, twice to be exact. I believe he's had 4 seasons so far. He lost twice in the AFC Championship game, his first year and last year. And then he made it to the Super Bowl twice, lost to the Bucs in one of them, and then won against the San Francisco 49ers in another. This is his 5th year starting in the NFL. Just absolute insane success for a man of that caliber. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes is one of the greatest quarterbacks we're going to see in this generation. But it's crazy, right? Like, this is going to be an insane game because we get to watch Patrick Mahomes and the vaunted offense versus a Trevor Lawrence and Jacksonville offense, which I'm going to be honest has been exciting to watch, whether it's the first half of the Jacksonville Jaguars Chargers game where it looks like this game's over, right? Like Trevor has thrown 4 interceptions and it's 27-0 to just come back from that and win that football game in that amazing fashion. And while it is the Chargers and you don't know how much you can actually put on the Jaguars actually coming back and instead of it's just the Chargers charging it, that was a huge comeback for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And even if they lose today, this has been a hugely successful season for them. On the other hand, for the Kansas City Chiefs, obviously this isn't a successful season unless you win the Super Bowl. That's the standard that they've set in Kansas City, and that's the standard that everyone's going to judge them on from now on. Obviously, this is going to be a huge game. Patrick Mahomes has only lost at home 1 time in the playoffs, and it was in the AFC Champion. Actually, he's lost twice. I'm sorry. He's never lost a divisional round game. And he's never played a road playoff game, which he will. It's not technically on the road, but it's going to be neutral field. He's never been in a playoff game that's not an Arrowhead. So it's going to be this is an interesting game. It's going to be a good game. We have the wheel all set up for you guys. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be an exciting day of football. Unfortunately, sorry guys, I'm not going to be able to streaming the Giants game. Combination 2 things I already have plans for this evening. But on the other hand, StreamYard is cutting me off after the stream. So I'm going to have to find a new streaming software to use tomorrow. We probably could go back to Be Live now. I know that's not the best streaming. Obviously, this is better streaming software. But, I feel like it's just like it's what we might have to do here. Sorry, guys. I understand. I want to continue using StreamYard too, but they cut me off after a certain amount of hours. I've streamed that amount of hours thanks to all the playoff games this year. I should get it back next month, so I don't think any streams after next month are going to be affected that much. Only the playoff months are the ones where I go heavily on it. So yeah, I mean, I feel like everyone's going to pick the Chiefs, right? Like, I understand the Jaguars are having a phenomenal season and everything, but it's Patrick Mahomes. You don't bet against Patrick Mahomes in Arrowhead in a divisional round game. It just seems unlikely that he's going to lose this one. Only 58% of America apparently think the Chiefs are going to win. That just seems like too low of an amount. It's the Chiefs. It is the Kansas City Chiefs. It is Patrick Mahomes. And until we see otherwise, it's the Chiefs. I have no reason to believe the Chiefs will not win this football game. I feel like almost everyone is going to pick the Chiefs here. Jack, you got to pick Jacksonville. It's in your name, dude. You got to pick Jack. Oh, no. Jack didn't pick Jacksonville, guys. Rodney, who's he going to pick? Who's Rodney going to pick? It's a mystery. It's the Chiefs. Okay. Sims time? This guy's an idiot. I hate him. I cannot hate someone more than I hate Sims. He is so not smart. Sims is dumb. And he's probably going to pick Jacksonville because he's a genius. Oh, no, he picked Kansas City. Oh, no. I feel bad. I feel scared if I'm Kansas City. Sims picked you. Oh. T-Law is Luscious Locks. Going to go to Waffle House after this with win or loss. Maria picks Kansas City. Tony picks Kansas City. Jason Garrett is going to pick. Dude, you got to pick Jackson. Someone's got to pick Jacksonville. Dude, pick Jacksonville. Someone's got to pick them. He picked Kansas City. Chris Sims get a job without nepotism challenge. Impossible. True. Oh my God. He's so annoying and bad. I hate his voice. Everything about him is obnoxious. And he's just wrong so often. And he hates the Saints. That's a large reason why I hate him. But his just hatred of the Saints was so annoying. It makes him so annoying to listen to. Game starts in 7 minutes, boys. It's going to be crazy. Oh, by the way, guys, I didn't get to react to the Buccaneers Cowboys game, so I'll give you this. I thought the Bucs losing was really funny. It was pretty funny, guys. It was pretty hilarious. As a Saints fan, that was a fun experience. That was a fun game, guys. Watching the Bucs get blown out on Monday night was funny. And what might be Tom Brady's last game, to lose to a team he's never lost to before, it was pretty hilarious. At the very least, he's not going to be a Tampa Bay Buccaneer next year, which means, I hate to say it, NFC South runs through New Orleans. It just does. I mean, we weren't the best team this year. We were bad, but everyone else is bad. They're worse. They're not good either. Falcons suck. They're awful. The Bucs are going to be Tom was the only thing that was keeping them halfway relevant this year. He'll go to the Panthers now. No, I wouldn't go to the Panthers. I would never go to the Panthers. He's going to go to the Falcons. That'd be so funny, but he's not going to go with either of those. He's going to go, if he stays in the league, he's going to Las Vegas. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. He's going to the Raiders because the Raiders actually have a football team. Just to prove you wrong. Maybe Tom does that. He does seem to hate the Saints, but I still think the path through the NFC South runs through New Orleans. I do. I think Jameis next year, if we could, start him instead of starting Andy Dalton, which thank God he's going into free agency, make AD not just decide to start Andy for no reason. No reason. There's no reason to start Andy Dalton. He was not good. He was not playing good football. Oh, my God, start Jameis. It was so annoying. So maybe if we don't give him a choice, we just say, you're starting Jameis. You're not allowed to start anyone else. Maybe we'll actually be good next year. I think maybe he goes to Washington to get revenge on the Eagles and Giants. No, his weakness is the NFC East. He can't do it. It's not possible. He'll lose to all those teams. He can't play against the NFC East. It's too scary for him. He's going to Las Vegas. He's kind of owned Patty. So weirdly enough, it's raining. Ooh. It's home in Jacksonville. Jacksonville right at home with an awful atmosphere. This is going to be an exciting game, guys. I'm hyped. We get one of the worst announcers in all of NFL, but that's fine. I'm not going to have him muted anyways. I don't know. I think this is going to be fun. And we're going to see a lot of wheel spins because that's what happens every time Kansas City plays, whether it's Whether it's Jacksonville or Buffalo or against a good team with a good defense, they're going to score a lot of points. You're going to have to try and outscore them to beat them, and we're going to be spinning the wheel a lot because Kansas City Chiefs are playing. I'm going to try and stay on NBC full time so they don't kick me out like they did last time. So I'll be looking at my phone a little bit, and that's so that I can look at your guys' comments. Trevor's luscious locks will carry them to victory. True. Oh, I don't know, dude. Trevor does have some luscious locks. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Justin Herbert's luscious locks weren't able to carry them to victory last time. And it's going to be awful weather. Just abysmal weather. It might actually give the edge to Jacksonville because it's just they're used to playing in awful weather. 3 minutes, the game's going to start, guys. I'm so excited. Mahomes can't compete with the flow game. True. Joe Burrow versus Trevor Lawrence and the two most handsome quarterbacks going at it for a Super Bowl. Chance to go to a Super Bowl. Oh, my God. It's a good game. I mean, the only game, I think all the games are going to be interesting. If I had to rank the games, this is probably the game I think is going to be the least interesting. But I still think it's a divisional round game. It's going to be hype. They're playing for a lot. They got rid of the teams that are lackluster in the wild card round. And you only have the 8 best teams left, at least in my opinion. Obviously, the Bucs should not have made the playoffs, period. But it's going to be fun. Oh, let's go. That kid picked paper. They won. What an insane game. She's waving goodbye. Wow, 11,340. Oh, that was disgusting. Oh, dude, don't share binkies. That's awful. Oh, 2,000. It's going down. But the countdown's going down. That makes no sense. Why would the miles be going downwards? Hyundai commercial confused me. Sorry, guys. Applebee's, let's go. Everyone needs to sign the petition right now to change Stonehenge into something more valuable like an Applebee's. And we all need to make sure that we wipe our minds. We need to invent a mind wiping machine so we can get rid of that game. That song. You know the song I'm talking about Applebee's. We can just wipe it from our collective memories. We can do it, chat. I believe in us. Just get it out of there. No one needs to remember that song. Come to TurboTax and die. Don't do your taxes. Wait, what? Isn't that the point of TurboTax? Confused. Walmart Plus, guys. Walmart Roblox Pog. You think we're gonna be playing Walmart Roblox today, guys? It's possible. It is a possible scenario that we get Walmart Roblox. It's going to be interesting, chat. It is pouring outside. This is not good weather in Gainesville. I don't know how many people expect it to be good weather in Gainesville, but today is not great weather in Gainesville day. Some pretty awful weather. Some creepy puppets. I hope we get wet sock hands again. I don't. I'd rather that not happen. I don't want wet sock hands. The fact that you guys somehow got so many wet sock hands, it's astounding. It was amazing. It was too many wet sock hands. NBC Sports presents. I also might not be streaming next week. We shall see. I might end up going to the AFC Championship game, depending on who wins here today, and also if I am going to the AFC Championship game. I like to point out that the only team who's won a Super Bowl left in the AFC is Kansas City. Everyone else has not won a Super Bowl, which is cool. That it's like Jackson. It's like 3 teams that have never won a Super Bowl. Compare that to the NFC, where I think the team that's won the least amount of Super Bowls is Philly. Yeah, no, it's for sure Philly. It's 1 for Philly. But, 49ers have won 5. I mean, Dallas has won 4. Giants have won a good amount. But on the bright side, no quarterback other than Patty Mahomes has ever won a Super Bowl. Of the guys that left, Bungles shouldn't win one. They're the Bungles, so they probably won't. Doug Peterson's just a phenomenal coach. Just imagine, the debate was between last year hiring Doug Peterson and Bill O'Brien. Imagine if they had chosen Bill O'Brien. This would be like a 2-win team. It's just crazy to think about. Like, they were that close to being an awful football team this year. Just abysmal. And that tells you what coaching can do. Having a competent head coach like Doug Peterson, you get to the playoffs. Having an incompetent coach like Urban Meyer, or I'm going to say it, I mean, if Bill O'Brien was the head coach, they would not be here today. They wouldn't. They wouldn't have won the AFC South. They would not have had their turnaround like they did. Bill O'Brien is a bad head coach. Just a dumb one. Bad decision if you ever hire him as your head coach, and you deserve all the failure you get. Andy Reid. Let's go, Andy. I am surprised by how shockingly different Andy looks and how very similar Doug Peterson looks. Andy looked so completely different in that picture. I could not have told you that was Andy. I could have told you that was Doug Peterson, which is crazy. Come on, game. I want to see some football. I'm bored already. We're 2 minutes past the start date. Get started, guys. Andy Reid's wife is tiny. She's small. Doug Peterson coaching masterclass incoming. True, if they win this game, it's going to be because Doug Peterson's just a heck of a coach. To be fair, the only coach I think that's left that I don't think is a heck of a coach, that I don't have a ton of respect for in the playoffs, is Zach Taylor. I don't think Zach Taylor is that insanely good of a head coach. I think we saw two better head coaches in the AFC lose in Mike McDaniels and John Harbaugh. They are both significantly better football coaches than Zachary Taylor. Zachary Taylor is carried by elite talent. And they're bringing the drum, and Jacksonville's going to get the ball first. Will Shields hitting that drum. Only one team has won on the – actually, two teams have won on the road this postseason. Let's see if Jacksonville can make that a third. To return is Jamal Agnew. He's been a very good return man this year. And Harrison Butker has had a down year, but he's going to kick off, and that is going to be not returnable by Agnew. On the field comes T-Law. Trevor Lawrence, Clemson. Travis Etienne, Clemson. Marvin Jones Jr., Cal. Christian Kirk, Texas A&M. Zay Jones? I don't remember. Evan Engram? I have no clue. I don't know any of these offensive linemen. No clue. Brandon Sheriff, I know the name, but I don't know. Jawan Taylor? He went to Florida. Florida boy. Florida Pog. T-Law. ETN beside him, going to bring Kirk into a tight formation. He takes the snap. It's going to be a pass. He fires it quickly, and that's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kirk. It's going to be a quick 2nd and 10. It was low and uncatchable for Kirk. Just crazy. Just an insane turnaround. 3 touchdowns in the second. First half was 1 touchdown, 4 interception stat. It ended with 4 touchdowns, 4 interception stat, and Jaguars victory. Just an insane comeback victory for the Jags last week. We can't go down that much to the Chiefs. You will lose this football game. They are not the Chargers. They're going to bring Engram in closer again. It's going to be quick screen out to ETN. ETN has some blocks. He's going to get tackled about 3 yards short of the first down. 3rd and 3 upcoming for the Jaguars. And they have a chance to get a first down. Chiefs have a chance to get a big 3-and-out to start the game. It's pretty dreary outside here, guys. This is not a good weather day. But if the Jaguars want to win, I got to say, you got to get the ball into the hands of your playmakers. And in my opinion, the name of that playmaker is Christian Kirk. You got to get him the ball a lot here. Evan Engram's been a huge part of your offense. I would look at him here for first down, but I think Kirk's got to be your first read. Shotgun, Hasty in the backfield. He takes the snap. The Chiefs bring a blitz. It's a free blocker. Trevor Lawrence makes a man miss. He scrambles to his left. He throws on the run. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted by, I believe, Nick Bolton there. And that's going to be a punt. And Patty Mahomes is about to take the football field. Clear blitz. Trevor Lawrence makes the man miss, and that was a great attempt, but you cannot force that in there. You can't throw it behind a guy for sure. It's that close to being an interception. Kadarius Toney back to return Logan Cook to punt this one away. He punts it. This is going to be returnable by Kadarius. He grabs at his own 12, makes a couple man's miss, and going to get it to about his own 17-yard line, and that is where Patty Mahomes and the offense is going to take over. The Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, Texas Tech, Isaiah Pacheco, someplace, Juju Smith-Schuster, USC, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, some USF. Kadarius Toney went to Florida, baby. Travis Kelce, Cincinnati. Orlando Brown went somewhere. Joe Tooney also went somewhere. Creed Humphrey went to Oklahoma. I remember that. Trey Smith went to Tennessee, I believe. Don't know where Andrew Wiley went. Shotgun for Patrick Mahomes. Pacheco in the backfield. They're going to go read option to Pacheco, and Pacheco's going to get a first down on the first play. Interesting play call on first down. It works. Getting the ball to Pacheco. And Pacheco has done a great job this year, considering that he wasn't even supposed to really be that much of a factor. It's supposed to be Edward Z. Clare show and Jerick McKinnon show. And Isaiah Pacheco just became one of the lead backs for this football team. He's playing well. Shotgun for Patty Mahomes. Everyone in a tight formation. Pacheco beside him. Takes the snap, play action to Pacheco, 4-man rush. He has time. He just scrapes the pocket, but gets it underneath to Kelce. Kelce's going to make a band miss, going to get about 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 2 upcoming. And I'm waiting for that downfield shot. I want to see it from Patty. Patrick Mahomes has had a great season. He's the MVP for sure, at least in my opinion, for the NFL. 41 touchdowns. I mean, has yet to hit his 50 touchdown season, and he did his first season, but still a crazy season for Patty. Shotgun for Patrick. He's going to bring a man in motion. He's going to go play action here. He's pressured. Patrick does a jump hop, and he gets it to Travis Kelce to the 50. Amazing throw from Patrick, and he's just him. Patrick Mahomes is him. I mean, look at this. This looks like a sack. It does. The man's coming unblocked off the edge. I mean, the tight end's got to come around. He just chips him a little bit. It looks like a crumbling pocket. Patrick Mahomes just jumps in there. He jumps. That's all arm. And he gets it that far downfield to Travis Kelce. And already at midfield is the Kansas City Chiefs offense after starting their own 17. Under center is Patrick. They're going to go hand off up the middle. For about a 5-yard run is going to be Pacheco, I believe, again. I don't know the Jaguars defensive players, guys. Trayvon Walker, he went to Georgia. I know that one. Oluokun went to Yale. Josh Allen went to Kentucky. Syracuse, I think, is Cisco. I don't know. They're going to go fake screen, get him. They didn't call legal man downfield, but Juju Smith-Schuster down to the 31-yard line. And the Kansas City Chiefs offense is rolling yet to face a third down here on this drive. And, I mean, it's just KC. I mean, this is the offense that they run. I mean, it's explosive, sure, but they do a great job of just driving down the football field like this. I mean, they make it think it's a screen. And he just sidearms it in between two guys and gets it to Juju. I think Juju is going to have an excellent postseason this year. Shotgun for Patrick Mahomes. Brings a man in motion. Takes snap. Play option to Jerick McKinnon. Goes underneath into the flat. Oh, good run after catch by Kadarius Toney. Almost picks up the first. It's going to be 2nd and 1 upcoming. Great play by Kadarius Toney. Refusing to go out of bounds and just keeping his feet churning and trying to get a first down. Kadarius Toney's another guy I think could have a huge impact on this offense as the playoffs go along, but they take him out for a play. Marquez Valdes-Scantling and Justin Watson and Juju are on the football field here. Spread out wide, one tight end set, and Kelce. Going to bring Kelce in motion. Going to bring him back to the his original spot. He's going to take the snap, hand off to Jerick McKinnon. He cuts back up, and he's going to pick up the first down into the red zone. Is the Kansas City Chiefs, and yet again have yet to face a third down on this drive. Chiefs are running the ball effectively, if not a whole bunch, but whenever they get the ball in either Pacheco's hands or Jerick McKinnon this season, they've been very solid in running it on the ground. Going to split McKinnon out wide. Actually, looks like it's an empty set for Patty Mahomes, 5 wide, and it's going to be a timeout by Case flag. What was the flag for? Interesting call before the flag. I guess timeout. Jacksonville. Sean Hockley's not the greatest ref in the world. Chiefs make you angry. Why? Because they're good? It's a rough one, Jonah. It's a rough one for a team to be good. I agree. Teams being good make me angry too. But they're normally teams that I hate, like the Bucks. Oh, they had 12 men on the football field. That's why. That's why they take the timeout. Doug Peterson sees it. They want to make sure that they don't get the snap off. You want the Jaggies to win. I mean, this would be a huge win for Duval, but it's Kansas City. I'm looking forward to a shootout. I hope Trevor Lawrence can keep pace, but the fact is you're not going to be able to stop Patrick Mahomes that many times. Patty has a lot of time in the pocket. He escapes to his right. He's going to throw this ball away. 2nd and 10. My dad's here. Let's go. 4 people in the chat. Here we go. 9.5 minutes left to go in this game. This is the second left in the quarter. Great move by just pushing Orlando Brown down, basically. Elite pass rushing move by number 49. Aluakon does a great job pass rushing Patty here. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Forces him to throw the ball away and throw away it down, basically. Shotgun for Patrick. He takes the snap. Handoff to Pacheco up the middle. He's going to run for about a 5-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. First third down of the ball game for the Kansas City Chiefs. Can we get the first third down conversion of this ball game, or will the Chiefs settle for the field goal in their first possession? We shall see. 3rd and 6 upcoming. You got to think this ball's probably going to go to Kelsey here, but Juju has also developed a rapport with Mahomes as the season has gone along. I would not be surprised Juju gets this ball, or McKinnon in the flat is an underrated option that he could hit here. Let's see what they got. Patrick Mahomes, he's going to bring Juju in motion, split him back out to where he originally was, takes the snap. Jaguars bring a blitz. Patty escapes the blitz for a second. He throws first down to Travis Kelsey. Big throw by Patrick Mahomes to pick up the first while having Jaguars draped all over him. And obviously the read was obviously going to be Kelsey. I mean, Kelsey was going to be the number one option regardless. But the Jaguars bring a blitz. Protection holds up for a decent amount of time. But eventually they get to him. This guy comes up to try and make sure that Patrick can't escape. But by doing so, it leaves an opening for Kelsey to cut back inside. And he ends up making a big catch for a first down. 1st and goal upcoming. Juju, Christian Watson are on the field on the left side. They're going to bring Jerick McKinnon. Split him out wide. He takes the snap. Patty reads. He's going to the end zone. And it's going to be overthrown. Trying to get it to Travis Kelsey. That is going to be incomplete. 2nd and goal upcoming. And Kelsey has just been him near the red zone. I mean, Travis Kelsey is easily the best tight end in the entire NFL. And I think it's going to be him and Patrick Mahomes are an elite combination that I hope to see for at least 4 or 5 more years. I really want to see it. Under center is Patrick Mahomes. This is a heavy formation here. They're going to go play action here. Trying to hit McKinnon. Goes underneath in the flat to Kelsey. That's going to be a touchdown. That's a touchdown for the Chiefs. And the Chiefs are going to take an early 7-0 lead in this ball game. And it also means that we're going to be spinning the wheel up here in a second. Make sure that we're going to watch the extra point first because this is a divisional round game. But we will be spinning the wheel. This is a perfectly designed play call by Andy Reid. It's a heavy formation, so I think it's going to be a run. Then it's play action to Jerick McKinnon, and Kelce just gets lost in the confusion. People forget about Travis Kelce, which Travis Kelce, 41, needs to cover Jerick McKinnon. No one takes Travis Kelce off of him, and it's just a wide open touchdown. Bucker out here to kick this one through the uprights. It is good. If teams actually covered Kelce, the Chiefs wouldn't stand a chance. Unfortunately, most teams choose not to cover Kelce. And it's time to spin the wheel. Let's see what we're going to hit in this wheel spin. Okay, you ready? Wait, shoot. I need to plug in the headphones. Okay, wait. Guys, before we do that, I got to plug in the headphones so you guys can actually listen to the wheel spin. And so while we're waiting, here's Zorbies.
Making Zorbies over 27 times more absorbent than cotton. Forget towels that just drip, and unlike sponges that smell, Zorbies is odor-free and leaves a path of clean. Now you can clean and dry and never leave anything behind. You'll be amazed at just how much they absorb. And they're machine washable. Dry your entire car, even your dog. Use any cleaner for streak-free windows. An average family uses up to 2 rolls of paper towels every week. That's cash in the trash. Save money and even help save the environment. You get 2 jumbo Zorbies plus 3 extra large for only $14.99. But call right now and I'll send you another 5 Zorbies absolutely free. That's 10 Zorbies for only $14.99. And as a special bonus, we'll also include our Micromen microfiber duster free. It's great for blinds, plants, glass, and more. And attracts dust like a magnet. That's a $60 value, all for only $14.99. And here's the best part.
You no longer need to listen to Zorbies, guys. You don't get to listen to Zorbies anymore. Sorry, you don't get to. Okay. Let's spin the wheel. It's wheel time. It isn't the worst one we could have gotten, but I would like this at the end of the stream more because I wouldn't have to wear it for long, but, you know, everyone loves the wig, apparently. Okay, game's back on. I can't escape the wig. This is true. There's a lot worse ones I could have gotten. The wig's one of the better ones, honestly, but I would like it more at the end of the stream when I don't have to do anything. Oh, by the way, we should discuss something. The clothespin earrings until the next touchdown, that's inconceivable. My ears had swollen at that point. They were ginormous. We can change it, maybe like the next whole drive, or we can just get rid of it. You guys can discuss it in chat, but as it is not conceivable to keep. Agnew's going to return this one. He has a hole. He breaks free. The 40, the 50, the Chiefs 40 runs out of bounds, and they're in Kansas City territory to start their drive. Big return. Huge return by Jamal Agnew. And this is a huge weapon that the Jaguars have that not a lot of other teams have outside of maybe the Falcons, and it's Agnew. Agnew is argued keep the wig the entire game. The wig's staying the entire game. The question is the clothespin earrings. The ears had swollen. So we have to either edit that one or we can just get rid of it. You guys can discuss that in the chat. Tila taking a timeout. Just weird coming off of return, but Agnew is inarguably probably the second best return man in the entire NFL. I can't really think of a second I would take over him. The only one I can think of is better is Cordero, but clothespin earrings till next touchdown. That is what it already is. That's already what it is. It's just inconceivable to keep it as that. That's what it is. Okay, quick screen out to Christian Kirk. It's going to be tackled for about a 7-yard gain. Move the pins between the nose. Well, that seems fair. It's not. It's not fair. Chris Jones went to Mississippi State. Karloftis went to Purdue. Nick Bolton went to Missouri. Willie Gay went to Utah State. I don't know who L'Jarius Sneed went to Louisiana Tech. I forgot where Juan went. Or Justin Reed. Trent McDuffie. I don't know. It's not fair. I'm not keeping it as that. We can either get rid of it or change it. Quick screen to the edge. He's going to be tackled short of the line to gain is Agnew, trying to get the ball. Your dad is a good suggestion. Move the pins between the nose, eyebrows, and ears. I don't know if I can do eyebrows, but I could move it to the nose. Okay, that's conceivable. I can do that. That's doable. I'm not doing the eyebrows, though. I would tear out all my eyebrow hairs, and I would look awful. Okay. Big third down. They've yet to get a first down in this game. Can the Jaguars get their first down of this game? Under center is Trevor Lawrence. Looks like possibly a run up the middle. They are going to go run up the middle, and there's a hole for ETN. Makes a man miss. 15 to the 11-yard line. It wouldn't matter if you didn't have wussy ears. Oh, my God. Put clothespin on your ears and then wear them for about 15 to 20 minutes sometimes. The ears swell. It's super painful. Huge hole for ETN. Good blocking. Bolton misses the tackle. Justin Reed takes a bad angle. And like that, it's a huge run for ETN. It sets the Jaguars up in the red zone and a chance to tie this ball game up. First down of the game, too, for the Jaguars. Shotgun. Wing set. They're going to go handoff. Up the middle is ETN, and he's going to get tackled almost immediately for a 1-yard gain. The first quarter is 2/3 of the way done. We've seen 3 possessions. One of them has resulted in a touchdown, and the third one is moving towards that. Although Chris Jones has got to be a huge, huge piece for the Chiefs. If they want to actually win this game and they want to go on to win a Super Bowl, Chris Jones has to be huge for them down the stretch. T-Law. This luscious lock. Oh, my God. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. Looks like possibly a blitz by the Chiefs. They do bring a blitz. Free blocker. He sends a man to the end zone. That's going to be caught, I believe, for a touchdown. Christian Kirk scores it, and it is likely going to be 7-7 for the Jaguars. If you consistently put clothespin on your ears, you build an immunity. I don't want to build an immunity. I don't want that. We're going to watch the extra point because this is a divisional game. We're not going to skip that. They put Nyman, Karloftis, a defensive end, on Jamal Agnew? No, Christian Kirk. And it's a bad matchup. The kick is up. It is good. And we will be spinning the wheel, ladies and gentlemen. The spinning is commenced. Okay, we're doing text blank. Okay. We actually have the wheel already made up with all of my friends, so shoot, we got it here somewhere. Where are you? Where art thou? Okay, here we go. I'll add the people I'm willing to text. My college friends. I'm not willing to call them, so that's why they're not on here normally. Okay, there we go. They're on there now. We shall spin the new wheel. Oh, really? Okay, there we go. Which wheel are you? That's not you. That's not you. Are you you? No, it's not you. You're you. Okay. Here we go, boys. This is to determine which one of my friends I text. Go. It's my friend Amber. Okay, so Amber's one of my college friends. She's a Buffalo Bills fan, so you can do anything about the Buffalo Bills. That'd be interesting, chat. It's ideas from chat, by the way. Chat's got to come up with the ideas. What else can I tell you about Amber? Uncle Bob. It's not what I meant by Bob, but I'll consider it. Go Bills. You want me to text Go Bills to her? It's not even the Bills game. Is on tomorrow. But I feel like it'd be more funny to make fun of the Bills. But, I mean, it's up to you guys. The other running joke with her is that she's super old because she's 20. We make fun of her because of it. So, text him the Bills losing last year. The clip. That'd be funny. Okay, so, like, what do we want? Like, the 16 seconds? Like, them losing the... Or do you want, like, the game-winning touchdown by Travis Kelce? Which one are we thinking? And we want the game-winning touchdown in overtime for Travis Kelce, or the Bills blowing a 3-point lead in 16 seconds. Both of them. Okay, I'll hit it next commercial break, guys. I got you. Yeah, both. That'd be pretty mean. I'll do it. Jaguars kick the ball off. That is going to be returnable, but he opts not to return it and takes it out the back of the end zone is Pacheco. And out on the football field comes the Patrick Mahomes offense once again. This looks like it could be a high-scoring game, to be fair. The Jaguars offense had a very short field to work with at the 40. We know a lot more about the Chiefs offense being able to drive down the football field because last drive started at their own 17-yard line and drove all the way down. But under center is Patrick Mahomes. In the backfield is Pacheco. He's going to bring 24 in motion. Who's 24? It's going to be a pass for Patty. He finds an opening. He's going to run it. And Patty's going to get about 5 yards on that play. There's a flag downfield. It could be holding on the offense or defense. Both is conceivable. You shall see. It is definitely a hold. I just don't know if it's on offense or defense. Holding. Defense, I feel, is the direction they're pointing. Not positive. Automatic first down, yeah. So Lloyd is called for holding on the penalty, giving them a first down. Let's see if he actually held here. He was probably covering Kelce on the play. Kelce goes downfield. He grabs his pants. Yeah, they're going to call that more often than they're not, especially when it's Kelce. Shotgun for Patrick Mahomes. Pacheco beside him. He's going to bring Pacheco to the other side of him. He's going to take the snap. He's going to go quick screen out there to Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney makes a man miss. Going to get about 5 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd and 5 for the offense. 4:30 left to go in this first quarter of action. It's a very exciting first quarter of action, might I add. We've had 3 possessions. 2 of them have resulted in touchdowns. This is the 4th possession of the football game. 2nd and 4 upcoming. Under center is Patrick Mahomes. Jerick McKinnon in the backfield. Tight formation for the Chiefs here. Only going to bring 24 in motion. They're going to go play action here to Jerick McKinnon. It's going to go screen to Kelce, who's going nowhere. Going to be a loss of 2 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 6, I believe, for the Kansas City offense, and it's their second third down of the game. Can they get another big first down to keep a drive alive, or will the Jaguars get the first stop of the football game? We shall see. And can the Jaguars take a chance to get a first lead of the game? Roy Robertson-Harris there with the tackle. Shotgun for Patrick Mahomes. Looks like possibly a blitz by the Jaguars. Bring a little bit of Kelce in motion. He takes the snap. It's going to be a pass. He tries to escape the pressure. He throws on the run. It's going to be caught. First down. Justin Watson, I want to say. Justin Watson. He has been lackluster down the stretch for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's definitely the number 4 option here today for the Chiefs at wide receiver, but he picks up a big first down for them. Roy Robertson-Harris definitely has an argument that he was held on the play. I believe he was by Joe Tooney. Or actually, no, Orlando Brown holds Roy Robertson-Harris on that play. Surprisingly not called. I think that was a hold. I would have called it if I was a ref, but But regardless, Mahomes escapes the pressure. Justin Watson gets the first down. And it is wet and cold in Kansas City. You can see it. Shotgun for Patrick Mahomes. He takes the snap. Play action to Jerick McKinnon. Patty steps up in the pocket, gets hit while he's throwing, but somehow completes it. Only a 4-yard gain, but something on first down. Ooh, Patrick Mahomes grabbing his ankle. Uh-oh. This is an uh-oh moment for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes can't be hurt. He's grimacing. Uh-oh. See what happened to his ankle. Oh, someone landed on it. Oh, no. Could that be it for Patty? Zed Key comes and he rolls up on his ankle. Ow. And if Patrick Mahomes not able to go, it seems like it's going to be a tough one to imagine Kansas City winning. The Chiefs use their first timeout, and it might be time for Chad Henne. Chad Henne, remember, he has stepped up in a playoff game. Big before. He ended up beating the Browns in a divisional round game, very similar to this one, against a good Cleveland team that year. And this could be Chad time, but it seems difficult to conceive Chad Henne being able to carry this team to a victory. Patrick Mahomes is limping back out there onto the football field. He's hopping. Interesting. Decision here. 2nd and 6 upcoming. Patrick Mahomes is going to be nowhere near as mobile, so offensive line needs to do a much better job here. They're going to run the ball, you got to think. Under center is Patrick Mahomes. They got to lean on the ground game more. Definitely going to bring a blitz here for Jacksonville. Oh my God. Man's hopping out here. Run for a 4-yard gain is Jerick McKinnon. And his ankle's hurt, dude. You just got to put in Chad Henne. Let his ankle rest for a little bit. But, like, if he's just going to be handing the football off, guess who else can do that? Chad Henne. I mean, Patrick is hopping. You can't believe they're actually going to really respect your threat to pass the ball here. Shotgun is Patrick Mahomes. Going to bring Kelsey in motion. It's going to be a run. They are going to run out the middle. Counter with Jerick McKinnon. I believe he gets that first. Depends on the spot. But I believe it's a first down for Kansas City. But if you're just going to hand it off, why is Chad Henne not in this football game? Chad might not be the best quarterback in the world, but he can, in fact, take dinks, and dunks. They're going to bring more people in. Patrick is still out there. First quarter almost over, so at least he'll get a little bit break there. I don't understand why Henne's not in this game for at least a little bit. Let Patrick rest on his ankle for a little bit. Going to bring Gray in motion here. Shotgun is Patrick. He's going to take the snap. He's actually throwing it here. He has time. He fires it over the middle. It's going to be caught by Travis Kelce. Going to get about 8-9 yards on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 2, and Patrick is limping off the football field. And that is the story that is developing that we have to watch as this game goes along, is Patrick's ankle. And when did they put in Chad Henne? If they put in Chad Henne, but when? Patrick looks hurt. His ankle looks hurt. They got to take a look at it. And you got to make sure he's healthy. Okay. Here we go. Text Amber. 2 clips. This is going to be so mean. Okay, can I even include videos? Oh, no, I don't know if I can send videos. Oh, maybe if I download the video. Dang it, I don't know. Guys, I only have access to her through Telegram, so we're going to see if we can, I could screen record it, I guess. It would look stupid and bad, but... Bills. You should convince her the game is today. I think she knows when the game is. Crop the screen recording. I mean, I could edit it, but I have to do it through iMovie, and it's just a nightmare. But no, I could do it. I don't have to use iMovie. I'll just not. Okay, it's screen recording, guys. We got it set up. It is screen recording. Say it got moved up because of weather. I can do both. I can be mean and then say that. I feel like she would know that that's not the case, but shotgun for Patty. He takes the snap. He throws over the middle. Caught. Travis Kelce in field goal range. Timeout with 3 seconds left. Oh my God. The Chiefs are going to tie this game up and send it to overtime. And Josh Allen looks stunned on the sideline. Truly a Bills moment of all time. The kick is up. It is good. Harrison Butker ties this thing, and it is going to overtime. It is so mean. It'd be like if someone sent me the Minneapolis Miracle, or yeah, that's the one that would make me saddest. Bills game winning. Chiefs versus Bills game winner. This is probably it. Okay, let's see if the game's back on. Okay, third down. Third and 3 upcoming for the Kansas City Chiefs. Debating with McKinnon where he's supposed to go. Pointing where guy's supposed to block. Shotgun is Patrick Mahomes. He takes the snap. He has time in the pocket. He just throws it to the ground, but there's no one there. Still in the pocket. It's a throw for sure, but it should be intentional grounding. I think, right? This is a throw for sure, but no one's there. Doesn't matter. It's like a yard difference, but I think it should be intentional grounding here. I have the 2 clips. I'll edit them during the commercial break. Looks like Harrison Butker is going to come on for a field goal. The kick is up, and it is good by Butker. The 50-yard attempt is good. And it's time to spin the minor inconvenience wheel. Let's go. Minor inconvenience time. Minor inconvenience. What's going to minorly inconvenience me? It wasn't a fumble. It was for sure a throw. Let's go, boys. Wash my hands. Okay, I'll go wash my hands. While I'm doing that and getting it all set up to send my text message to Amber, here is something I'm sure you guys will all enjoy.
Whenever you need them for life, just pay shipping and processing. But you gotta call now. If you got a real mess and want to clean like the pros, then you've got to see this. Hi, Billy Mays here with Zorbies, the most absorbent material I've ever used. It has the strength and the muscle to pick up and hold over 20 ounces of liquid. Look at this. Zorbies attracts liquid like a magnet. It doesn't matter If it's coffee, soda, even red wine, Watch has its powerful vacuum action. Pulls and cleans the stain from out of the carpet just that quick. The secret's in the X27 fiber technology, making Zorbees over 27 times more absorbent than cotton. Forget towels that just drip, and unlike sponges that smell, Zorbees is odor-free and leaves a path of clean. Now you can clean and dry and never leave anything behind. You'll be amazed at just how much they absorb. And they're machine washable. Dry your entire car, even your dog. Use any cleaner for streak-free windows. An average family uses up to 2 rolls of paper towels every week. That's cash in the trash. Save money and even help save the environment. You get 2 jumbo Zorbees plus 3 extra large for only $14.99. But call right now, and I'll send you another 5 Zorbees absolutely free. That's 10 Zorbees for only $14.99. And as a special bonus, we'll also include our Micromint microfiber duster free. It's great for blinds, plants, glass, and more, and attracts dust like a magnet. That's a $60 value, all for only $14.
Okay, game's back on. Plus, I got the video clips edited, and I'm about to send them to Amber. Okay, they're sent. I'll tell you what they said when she texts back. 1st and 10. Chiefs up 10-7. 14 after the first quarter in a minute. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. He takes the snap. He's going to pass it underneath to Travis Etienne, who makes a man miss and going to get about 9. She saw them, guys. No! My dad just sent me the no call. No! Ow! That was mean. 2nd and 1 upcoming. Trevor Lawrence under center. JaMychal Hasty in the backfield. Amber didn't like the videos, guys. First and 10 upcoming for the Jaguars. Under center is Trevor Lawrence. JaMychal Hasty in the backfield. He's going to go handoff up the middle to Hasty Cakes. Hasty Cakes has a hole to the 50. Cuts it back to the tackle at the 41-yard line. Big hole for JaMychal Hasty Cakes. Good blocking by the Jaguars. And this looks looking like a very promising drive for Jacksonville. Gain of 23 on the play, 12.5 left to go. In the first half of action. Under center is Trevor Lawrence. Brings Zay Jones to the other side. Play action to Etienne. He's pressured. Gets it underneath to Evan Engram. Evan Engram's going to make a man miss and going to get about 10 yards on the play. Going to get about a first down. They do call it a first down. 1st and 10 upcoming for Jacksonville. And Jacksonville has a chance to take the lead here on this possession. Good block. Actually, bad blocking. They just don't block Chris Jones, which I feel like the point was to let Dana past him. That's what Evan Engram's assignment was. I don't feel like not blocking Chris Jones was part of the assignment. But it works out well enough. They're going to send Kirk in motion. Empty set here for Trevor Lawrence. Going to be quick screen out there. Going to get about 5 to Zay Jones. 2nd and 5 upcoming for Jacksonville. And Jacksonville's offense starting to click. It looks like they have a possibility of taking the lead here. With 11:25 left to go in this first half of action. Chad Henne. I don't understand why he didn't see the field last time. I feel like they could have gotten more than a field goal with him. But shotgun, Trevor Lawrence at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. Got to force a field goal here. If you're the Chiefs, they're going to get pressure on him. He scrambles to his right. He's pressured. He's going to throw this ball away. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what it is. What they're going to call. Offense. Something. I don't know. I said some say offense. Hold it. Tripping. Wow. I haven't seen that penalty in a hot second. Little. Oh, I don't know if I would have called tripping. He just got embarrassed on that play. I don't think he meant to trip the guy. I think he was just falling on his back. But 2nd and 15 upcoming. 11 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the game. In the half, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep saying game. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. Travis Etienne beside him. Looks like 4-man rush by the Chiefs. They have a spy on Lawrence. He gets pressured. He gets sacked. He's going down to the 40-yard line as Frank Clark. First sack of the ball game. And it's 3rd and forever for Jacksonville. And your goal right now, if you're Jacksonville, is get this into manageable field goal range to try and tie this game up. The tripping penalty ends up hurting them a crucial amount. Frank Clark embarrasses Little again on this play and gets a big sack. Chris Jones with the immediate pressure coming up the middle on Tyler Shatley, but he ends up making the wide Little miss and big sack by Frank Clark. Mahomes is upset on the sideline. That cannot be good news. He is going into the locker room. For the Chiefs. 3rd and 19. They get pressure. Eventual pressure. Trevor Lawrence has time, though. He escapes the pocket. He's scrambling out. He fires on the run. That's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Hasty. Get a couple yards. And it's going to be incomplete. It's going to be a very long field goal. 57-yarder, I want to say. They're going to kick it. It's a long kick. Actually, they're going to punt this ball. Sorry, I thought they were going to kick it. It's a long kick. They decided instead to punt this thing away. And the punt is off. And it's going to be down inside the 1. What a punt. It just dies there. It just stays there and dies. Logan Cook with an absolute beauty of a punt. Is Patty coming back? Patty's running. He got some shots in the back room, and he's running back out here. He is excited. I think he's going to come back out. Applebee's time. It's Applebee's. Anyone who is interested in college basketball, here is what it's looking like for top 25 teams today. Arkansas pulled out one against Ole Miss. Duke ekes by a ranked Miami team. Charleston continues their winning streak, now 21-1. Last win coming all the way back on November 11th. Haven't lost since they lost to UNC. Xavier beat Georgetown today, as one would expect. TCU dominates Kansas in a weird outcome of the day. Arizona wins a low-scoring basketball game against UCLA, 58-52. K-State ekes out one against Texas Tech, 68-58, and takes sole possession of first place in the Big 12. Okie State, on the other hand, gets an upset victory over number 12, Iowa State at home. Providence, while it wins pretty handily by 11 points, played a pretty close game against DePaul today. Same with Virginia, while winning by 9 points. Virginia did play a close game against Wake today. As the games that are going on right now, Marquette is beating Seton Hall by 14. Oklahoma is beating Baylor by 3. LSU's losing to Tennessee by 16. And South Carolina is down by 14 against Auburn. And it's the bad Einstein commercial again. Penn State, if you're a Penn State basketball fan, got a big victory over Nebraska today before heading on a rough stretch up ahead, playing Rutgers on the road next weekend. It's going to be interesting. It's tough games coming up for Penn State. We'll see how they shake out by the end of this week. 2 tough games this week. We'll see how they come out on, if they come out on top or not. Oh no, I'm losing hair, guys. Look, I'm shedding. I'm shedding hair. Look at that, guys. I'm losing hair. It's sad. I'm balding. 7:50 a.m. Central Time, and it is backed. So many people excited for their Chiefies who have been bad for a long while. Okay, they have not been great for a while. They finally get their chance. They're looking really good these past couple years. I actually mark it down at the 2, so I guess that's where he touched it because it looked like it was at the 1. Throw complete to Travis Kelce. That wasn't Mahomes, was it? That's Henne. Henne is in the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. It is Chad time. Chad's going to be a Chad and win this football game. Have faith in Chad. And here we go. It's Henne time. 2nd and 4 upcoming. 7-10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. They have a slight lead, but it is a slight lead without their starting quarterback. They're going to hand off up the middle. They have a little bit of a hole. Pacheco's going to work it. He's going to get it to about the 16-yard line before he goes down. Cover Kelce, for crying out loud. No, they will not cover Kelce. It's against their religion. They refuse to cover Travis Kelce. Damn, I can't speak today. Going to go hand off. Great run. I mean, like, you got to expect it if you're Jacksonville, is that Chad Henne's not going to take a lot of deep shots. I mean, this is a backup quarterback. Chad Henne is not going to win you the football game going downfield. He's going to win you the football game by doing dinks and dunks and throwing it underneath. They're going to go play handoff, actually. I thought it was going to be play action. Good run up the middle by Pacheco. Going to get about 8 yards on the play, or 7 yards, depending on where they mark him down. And right now, this is a very high-functioning offense. Even without Patrick Mahomes, I mean, Patrick Mahomes wasn't taking the deep shot the majority of the time anyways, right? Like, this is not insane to think that you could run this offense with Chad Henne. It's just a dinks and dunks and getting the ball on the ground. I mean, Patrick Mahomes wasn't hitting any insane throws here early on. Chad Henne is shotgun with Pacheco beside him. 8 minutes left to go in this first half of action. Going to take the snap. He fires it. That's going to be tipped. That's going to be incomplete. Almost intercepted by Jacksonville. And what would be giving their offense such good field position to at least tie the game up or possibly take the lead here. Chad Henne's ball's tipped at the line of scrimmage. Trying to get that ball to Noah Gray. He does have him. But the tip at the line of scrimmage almost causes this ball to be intercepted. And 23 is that close from completely turning this game on its head. 3rd and 3 upcoming for the Chiefs. Got to think it's going to go to Kelce here. McKinnon beside him. Trips to the top of the set. And he takes the snap. It's a blitz by Jacksonville. He fires on the run. It's going to be first down, getting the ball to Tony to the 31-yard line. 21-yard line? No, 31. 31-yard line. Big throw by Chad Henne on the rollout pass. He gets it to – it's a pretty good throw, honestly. I mean, Henne on the run. I mean, it's a little bit behind him, a little short, but, like, it's good. It's a good throw. 7:31 left to go in this first half of action. Shotgun Chad Henne. He's going to bring McKinnon to the other side of him. He's going to bring McKinnon to the other side of him. Back. He has time. He fires it. It's going to be an out route to, you guessed it, Travis Kelce for about a 5-yard gain. Going to be 2nd and 5 upcoming. Good play call here. I mean, like, this is what you got to do to get Chad Henne acclimated into this football game. Just do little dunks, dink and dunks with him. And, I mean, that's a good throw by Chad. He throws it right where he needs to put it for Travis Kelce to make a play on this football and get 5 yards. And you don't have to get a whole bunch of yards every play. Just keep driving. Getting 5 yards at a time is enough. He's going to go handoff to 24. 24 is going to get smacked, just absolutely smacked for about a 2-yard gain. Sky Moore, the rookie out of Western Michigan, with the run there that time. And it's going to be 3rd and short. Once again, very similar scenario they had last 3rd down. It's a good cut up inside, but he gets smacked. Boom. Some whiplash there by Sky Moore. I'm sorry, it's not Rondale Moore. 3rd and 3 upcoming for Chad Henne. Patrick Mahomes is on the sideline, so that's good news if you're a Chiefs fan. He's not bad enough that it still needs to be in the locker room. You got to think it's going to, okay, timeout to the Chiefs here. Play clock was running down. They don't want to waste a possession like that. They take their 2nd timeout of the game, which leaves them with only 1 more remaining in the entire rest of the half. So we'll see what they do here on 3rd and 3. It feels like a long drive, but they're still at their own 30-something. And that's what happens when you start at your own 1. But normally if you try 30 yards, you're in their territory. But we're not right now. And suddenly this game went from, I think the Chiefs are going to win this game pretty handily, to being so interesting, right? Because you go from having Patrick Mahomes in the elite offense that he brings, and it just looks like for sure you're going to win the game. The only team that can really keep up with you, again, is the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. And maybe the Niners and their defense in the playoffs could really give you some trouble. But it doesn't look like Jacksonville's going to be able to do all that much against you. It definitely seems like you should and could and should win this football game pretty handily. But suddenly Patrick Mahomes goes down. Patrick Mahomes going down completely throws everything I just said out the window, right? Because you're talking about you're going from Patrick Mahomes, one of the best quarterbacks in all of football, the likely MVP, to Chad Henne. While Chad Henne is a very solid, reliable, good backup quarterback in this league, it's a completely different story than if we're talking about Patrick Mahomes and his offense. And suddenly this game is just so more fascinating to me. You're watching this game if you're a Buffalo fan, if you're a Cincinnati fan, because if Jacksonville wins this one, the path to the Super Bowl goes through whoever wins that football game. Instead of you having to, if you're Cincinnati, going to Arrowhead, or if you're Buffalo, making the trip down to Atlanta for the neutral field game. What is this dude looking at? Bills? Is he angry about bills? Okay. Yeah, you have to pay bills. It's part of, owning a business. I don't know what you want from me. Poker Face. Poker Face? Best movie of all time? I don't know. It's a contender. For any of you who have not watched Poker Face, wow, you're in for a treat, guys. The first 45 minutes are very slow, but look, there's a sergeant. He has a football. He's with a cheerleader. Oh. Chad Henne. Big 3rd and 3 upcoming with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in this half. At the very least, you bought your defense some time. You gave him some rest on the sideline. That's a good thing. Chad Henne, 2 running backs beside him. Interesting formation here for the Chiefies. It's going to bring McKinnon in motion, split him out wide. Looks like a blitz by the Jaguars. It is. And, Kelsey breaks the tackle for the first down. It looks like it wasn't going to be, but wait, hold on there for a second. There's a flag. It could be holding. Let's see what the flag is called. Personal foul. Roughing the passer on the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. It doesn't matter. They get the first down anyways. Let's just see if it actually was pass interference. I mean, not pass interference, roughing the passer. What do you expect Zed Key to do there? I don't understand it. He's tackling him. He doesn't land on top of him. He doesn't do anything that I think is roughing the passer. That's not roughing the passer. That's nothing. And it's ridiculous. The Chiefs get the first down regardless, but that's 15 extra yards. And that's the difference between them being at their own 40-something to them being at the Jaguars 43. It's just nuts. He fires it. That's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it low to Noah Gray. That's the only place he could have put it where it could possibly have been caught and not intercepted. Patrick looks disappointed on the sideline. Okay, they're showing the same thing, I think. Or no, this is different. Him throwing the jacket on the ground. His ankle questionable to come back in this game. And it'd be huge if he didn't. Pacheco bounces it to the left. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Inside the 5-yard line. And suddenly the Chiefs are in excellent field position to score once again. Great run by Pacheco. There is nothing inside here. And he just bounces this thing. He waits long enough to set up his blocks. And the only person that could have caught him was Campbell, and he does end up catching him. The vaunted Jaguar defense is getting torched by a Rutgers running back. Go Chiefs. Was the Jaguars defense ever vaunted outside of Saxonville? Under center is Chad Henne. You got to think this ball is going to Pacheco here. It is going up the middle to Pacheco. Pacheco as a whole, he's going to go down to the 1-yard line. Is Pacheco in the offense 1 yard away from a touchdown and giving me not only another wheel spin, but the Chiefs a 10-point lead without Patrick Mahomes on the football field. You got to think it's going to Pacheco here again. I mean, like, he kind of deserves the touchdown. To the 1 yard line is the Chiefs offense. Empty set here is Chad Henne. It's going to bring McKinnon back in the backfield. Fake the handoff to McKinnon. He's dumped underneath. Touchdown, Travis Kelce. Kelce's second of the game. Chad Henne's first playoff touchdown in a while. And bang. Chiefs fire right back without Patrick Mahomes. Big touchdown for the Chiefs offense. And it's just, how do you guard that? I mean, I don't know how you guard that if you're a defense. You got to commit to the run. And in that case, you have to assume that Kelce is blocking. Butker's extra point is up, and it is good. Flag on the field, though. We shall see what that is about. False start or illegal formation? Start. I mean, there's something to say about that. Chad Henne did a great job on that drive. I mean, like, it's veteran leadership. For God's sakes, cover Travis Kelce. Kick is up. Extra point is good. They re-kick it, and it is just as good by Harrison Butker. And it is time to spin the wheel. Chiefs take a 17-7 lead with 4 minutes, I believe, left in the half. Chance to do something still here if you are Jacksonville. Spin it. Okay, we're texting another person. All right, we're spinning a different wheel now. Okay. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Not positive, but this is it. Never mind. This is it. Here we go. Which one of my friends am I texting next? Fahim! Oh my God, it's Fahim! What are you guys telling about Fahim? He's Fahim. Dude, I don't know how to describe Fahim. Shoot. What is freaking come up with something, guys. Just basic ideas. I don't have any specific information about Fahim I can give you guys. Just impossible. He was never going to get there in time. And I feel like the knee would have been the least of your issues. You're catching a ball going full speed with your bare hands. Your hand's going to hurt after catching that. If you catch it, which doesn't seem like he would, but text him a gif of Walter White saying, "I am the danger." He does like Breaking Bad. That's one thing I can tell you about him. Fahim does love Breaking Bad. It's one of his favorite shows. Can I even do that? Let me see. Where's Fahim? Oh, here it is. Fahim Pod. Okay, let me see. Can I attach GIFs even? I forgot if I can do that. Come on. Gotta be a way to get GIFs in here. Okay. Anyone who uses Telegram, I'd like you to give me. He likes basketball and he likes soccer. Those are his two big sports. Kansas City Chiefs kick this ball away, and it's going to go back out the back of the end zone. It's just crazy. I mean, the Jaguars just to turn around like that. And what did I say? Before the season, every year, a second-year quarterback makes the playoffs. I thought personally it was going to be Trey Lance, but it's T-Law this year. I don't know who it's going to be next year. I'm debating who I'm going to pick. I feel like I have to pick the Steelers to make the playoffs next year because they're going to be the only one with a second-year quarterback that is, halfway decent. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. Maybe I could go Niners, Brock Purdy. They're going to go pitch to Travis Etienne. He has some room. He's going to get tackled for about a 5-yard gain on the play to the 30-yard line. Patrick coaching up everyone. I don't like Chris Collinsworth. Don't think he's a good announcer, and I think he's pretty stupid, honestly. Under center is Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne in the backfield. They're going to go handoff up the middle. Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne is going to get a bit of a hole. He's going to get it to about the 37-yard line for a first down. Doug Peterson, 5-2 postseason record as NFL head coach. Let's go, Doug. To be fair, once you lose, you're out. You don't have a chance to pick up any more losses. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. This clock is running pretty quickly. I understand you still have 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning left, but under center is Trevor Lawrence. He's going to change the play real quick. Looks like possibly a blitz by the Chiefs. It is play action. He has time. He's going to go deep. He has a man. Christian Kirk. Incomplete. Oh, he misses it. He had it. He had the big play. Wow. Huge miss by Christian Kirk. Trevor Lawrence, T-Law puts it right where it needs to be. Christian Kirk beats the man outright. And it is right there. It is right there to catch this ball, and it's a huge play. It's at the 10-yard line of the Chiefs. You're looking like you're going to score a touchdown before halftime. You're going to make it 17-14 possibly, and it's that close. It's that close to being a huge play. Shotgun, he's going to go handoff to Travis Etienne. Etienne's going to get tackled for about a 3-yard gain, and suddenly instead of it being a 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line, okay, let's see. Dripper Jonah gave me the info. Wait, where does it say that? It doesn't say that for me. It just shows photos. Let me see. Send gifts. You have to go into emoji. Oh, okay. You gotta go into the emojis, basically, I guess. Wait, that's not it. Where are gifts at? Oh my god. Okay. Let me see. Oh, you hit the circle button. Got it. Yeah, that was painful to watch if I hear anyone. Okay, circle button. GIF. Walter White. I am the danger. There we go. Perfect. Search. No. 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 I was searching that. GIF. How do I search GIFs? I just downloaded it. Actually, just forward this. Thanks, Jonah. No comment, right? I'm just sending that GIF. Beam's gonna be so confused. Or Fahim. Fahim's sanity. Okay, we're back, boys. Chance to get a huge stop if you are the Jaguars. If you're the Chiefs. If you're the Jaguars, you need a score here. You need it so desperately. I'm going to be honest, guys. I think the thing I would least want to see on this wheel is I never, ever want to get the jelly bean one again. That was awful. that was disgusting. That wasn't even close edible. It was awful. Just god awful. I mean, it was really bad, guys. It was bad. And guess what, chat? We haven't gotten socks on hands yet. That's disappointing for you. 3rd and 6, 2 minutes left to go. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. Chance to get a big stop if you're Kansas City. If you're Jacksonville, you need a first down here. Michael Hasty in the backfield with him. He takes the snap. They bring a blitz. He has time. He fires across the middle. It's going to be caught. First down. Evan Ingram to the Chiefs' 45-yard line. Big first down for Trevor Lawrence, and you got to go hurry up here. You got to go hurry up if you want to get a touchdown. Although, to be fair, we still have 2 timeouts left, but big first down. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. Takes the snap, 4-man rush. He has plenty of time. He fires underneath. That is going to be caught. Christian Kirk going to get about 6 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 4, but gets out of bounds, stops the clock. 1:30 left to go. 90 seconds left in this first half of action. Jacksonville has a chance to cut it to 1 possession at the very least. You should be getting a field goal on this possession. That is the least you should expect out of this drive if you're a Jacksonville fan. Touchdown would be ideal. And if you're Kansas City, you got to hold them to a field goal. Got to keep yourselves at a 7-point lead at halftime. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. 2nd and 3 upcoming. JaMychal Hasty in the backfield with him. 5 seconds left on the play clock. He takes the snap. 4-man rush. Trevor Lawrence dumps it off to JaMychal Hasty. JaMychal Hasty is going to get out of bounds with 1:24 left. Gets the first down. But not a lot more after that. Great play by Trevor Lawrence. He says, up in there, just dump it off to Hasty. Let him get a couple yards with his feet before getting out of bounds. 1:24 left in this game. Trevor Lawrence had a pretty solid day. 9-13, 76 yards, tutty. But a touchdown here would be even a better day in your second playoff game. Remember, Trevor Lawrence undefeated on Saturdays. Handoff up the middle to JaMychal Hasty. Got to get about 4 yards. Remember, you still have T-Law playing as our guy. He is playing pretty well. Remember, Trevor Lawrence undefeated on Saturdays in his career. This is a Saturday game. But again, Patrick Mahomes never lost in the divisional round as long as he's been on the team. Shotgun. Trevor Lawrence. Hasty beside him. Less than a minute left. They bring a blitz. He has time. He fires it underneath. That is going to be caught. Big tackle, though. Huge tackle. Only gains about 4 yards on the play. Still a third down. Jacksonville should think about taking the timeout here. Huge tackle by Watson, I believe. Keep him not only short of the line to gain, to keep him in bounds. 3rd and 2 upcoming. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. 35 seconds left to go. He takes the snap. 4-man rush. Fires underneath. That is going to be incomplete. Try to force that ball into Christian Kirk. And 31 seconds left. 4th and 2. You have a decision here to make, but it's Doug Peterson, so it's not a decision. He's going for this for sure. And it's huge. Oh, actually setting up the field goal unit. Wow. Conservative move by Doug Peterson, not one that I expected. And you're gonna go to break. You're gonna go to the halftime with 2 timeouts in your back pocket. 31 seconds, you could do something here. 41-yard field goal attempt here for Riley Patterson. Kick is up, and it is good. He ekes it in there. 27 seconds left to go. Jacksonville makes this a one-possession game. You know what that means? Not a touchdown wheel, but we do get a minor inconvenience wheel spin, boys. Oh, my God. Minor inconvenience wheel. I don't know what's going on. Why is minor inconvenience? Okay, there's minor inconvenience wheel. Okay, guys, ready? Minor inconvenience wheel time. Go. It's frozen. Spinning. It's spinning. It's spinning. The minor inconvenience wheel is gonna land on. I don't know what the one is again. Take socks off. Come on again. Okay, I don't have any socks, but I'm gonna go grab socks and I'm gonna take them off and I'm gonna put them on again. I'll go put on some socks, boys. That's not really fun. Dan. Here's Wally for the time being. Enjoy Wally. There's Wally. Wally can sleep. Can the Chiefs do anything with that amount of time remaining? It was Patrick. I would be like, for sure they could do something. But now I find it a lot more interesting. Do you just take it into halftime? If you're the Chiefs, you have a 7-point lead heading into halftime. You get the ball first. Just not risk a big mistake by Chad Henne. Or do you try something here? All depends on what you want to do for Andy Reid, how much faith you have in Chad Henne. Yeah. Wally goated streamer. True. Everyone loves Wally. Okay, first sock on. That's the first third of this. Just putting the socks on. And I'm going to have to take them off and then put them back on. Okay. Kick is away for Jacksonville. 27 seconds. Do you try anything if you're Kansas City? Obviously, the developing story here is Patrick Mahomes getting hurt on that play. Him basically hopping on one foot to hand it off to McKinnon. Him not putting any pressure on that ankle to try and make throws. This throw no one in particular. And yep, the Chiefs are just going to take a knee and take this into halftime, 17-10 lead. Obviously, if you are Jacksonville, you take this 10 times out of 10. I mean, I am only going to be down by 7 points. I'm not going to have to play. It might not have to play Patrick Mahomes in the second half. I might be playing Chad Henne. On the other hand, if you're a Chiefs fan and you tell me Patrick Mahomes got hurt, I'm sure they would take a 17-10 lead into halftime, 10 times out of 10 as well. All right. Let's finish the challenge then. By the way, since it's halftime, I don't have anything explicitly planned for halftime. We have some options. Obviously, I would love to start the AI Invades NFL stream. It might be a little bit too much to take on right now. I'd love to start it at some point. I really think it'd be a lot of fun. Another thing we can think of is adding more things to the wheels, right? Like, we can definitely brainstorm some new ideas to the wheels. I would love to start the AI Invades NFL teams because I think that'd be a lot of fun to chat. But I don't have most of the insane people in chat right now. I only have Jonah, and I need some more insane individuals in chat if I really want to hit this AI Invades NFL teams correctly. Also, I need something from home. So when I downloaded Photoshop, when I downloaded Photoshop, I just left the disk back at the house. Apparently, I need a serial number to activate my software. So I don't know if you're listening, Dad, but if at some point you could go take a picture of the serial number and send it to me on my phone, that'd be great. Isn't insanity a good thing when it comes to content? No, I want more insanity. The only insane person in chat right now is Jonah. I need Derek. I need Andrew. I need all the insane people in chat with great ideas bouncing off each other. We need insane chat. We need more people. We need Sophie in chat. We need insane individuals in chat. If there's not insane individuals, what's the point? So, well, we're waiting on more people in chat. We need a lot of insane individuals. Steelers invade the Patriots. Did you do that with your first move? Let me double check. The Steelers are here. No, you couldn't invade the Pats with your first play, but you could try and work over to the Patriots. You could try and invade them. The teams you could invade first time, you could try and invading Detroit with all the Lions. You could try invading Buffalo. You could try invading New York. And by the way, New York split into two separate factions. You could try and New York, if you can get it, is worth 2 points. So that's a big ad. You can see that. Oh, let me see if I can screen share it. Yeah, here's the map. I might just have to do this. Oh, here we go. Here's the map, boys. Okay, so here it is. If you start out as Pittsburgh Steelers, you could go and invade any of the teams surrounding, which could be any of these ones, right? The Jets and the Giants are in the same city, as well as the Chargers and the Rams. So if you invade LA, that is worth 2 points, and if you invade New York, that is also worth 2 points. But it is also more difficult to get, obviously, because there's two separate factions, and you have to get both of them. But it's 2 points if you can get it. You can invade Buffalo and the Bills. Remember, you would have an army of Steelers if you were the Pittsburgh Steelers, and you have to try either and convince Detroit and their city of lions to come and join your empire, or you have to invade them, and attack the Lions and try and take them over. I don't know what the Browns would be. Just a whole bunch of people named Jim Brown. I don't know what the Browns are. We could leave that up to the AI to determine that. You can invade Philadelphia. You can invade Baltimore. I think that's where I draw the limit. I don't think you can invade Cincinnati. No, you can't invade Cincinnati. It's too far away. Plus, you have so many options. I'll tell you what, Dad. If we spin chat gets to show a video on the wheel again, then you can show that video. But yeah, so you could invade Cleveland, you can invade Detroit, you could invade Buffalo, you could invade New York, you can invade Philadelphia, you can invade Baltimore. But to invade New England, you got to be either Buffalo or you got to be in New York. If I was New Orleans, started as New Orleans, I could invade Houston, I could invade Tennessee, I could invade Atlanta, I could invade Jacksonville, and I could invade Tampa. That's who I would start with, by the way. My army of saints. I'm going to try and convert the Texans to Christianity, and they're going to join my empire in New Orleans. We're gonna convert those Texans, and then the Cowboys. That's my angle. We're gonna try and hit them. Couldn't you invade the Chiefs? No, I'm trying to draw. Like, I don't want it to be too many teams at the same time. The only way you can invade Kansas City, like, I'd like to do like the 4 teams that are closest to you, or like, it's like reasonable or whatever. Like, if you're Denver, obviously you're gonna be pretty far from teams. So I'd be like, you can invade Arizona, you can invade Seattle, you can invade Minnesota, you can invade Kansas City, you can invade Dallas. That's your big circle or whatever. If I was the Saints, I try and draw a smaller circle, kind of like that. The only way you can invade Miami is if you're in Tampa or Jacksonville. And then the problem is if you're Seattle, you got to go through the Raiders to get to any of these guys. So first you got to invade. This is Oakland. We're going to pretend the Raiders are still in Oakland. We're going to pretend they're not in Las Vegas, guys. They're in Oakland. We're invading the Texans. We're gonna try and convert them to Christianity. That's my move. Okay. Anyways, that's the map. I think it's gonna be fun whenever we have enough people to play it. I think it's gonna be an elite atmosphere with all the Glasslickers. Let's look at the wheel. See if anyone has any ideas for what we could add to the wheel. Here's what we have so far. For anyone who is new to the stream, here we go. Basically, every time there's a touchdown, I spin this wheel. It has a whole bunch of different dares and stuff I have to do on it. So we got call blank. That's just any of my friends. We got call random real estate scammer. We're running out of less and less of those. We might have to delete that from the wheel at one point or come up with different ones. Or people could send me random real estate scammers numbers. Shot of hot sauce. We haven't gotten that in a while, and I thank you. Lick the wall 3 times on the wheel. Why? Is that enjoyable for you? That's going to be fun to you, is watching me lick a wall? I mean, it's nothing. It's a wall. It's not dirty. It's cement. It's funny. Why is it funny? That's not even a joke that we've had running for a while. You've made me want to punch the wall. Glasslicker's been the running joke. I don't understand. Why you don't want me to lick the wheel? Lick the wall. Eat half a piece of paper. That one's doable. I've done it multiple times at this point. The whiteboard is less. Put tape over your computer camera for 10 minutes. Glasslicker could also be a wall licker. I'd like to point out that put tape over your camera for 10 minutes is going to make this only a worse experience for you guys. That would not make my job any harder, but it would make your watching experience so infinitely worse. Whiteboard, if you don't know what whiteboard is, I have a whiteboard in my room, and if I spin whiteboard, the next comment is written down as a quote, and it goes up on the whiteboard, and you're credited with it. So far, Jonah has 4 quotes on my whiteboard. I'm running out of room on my whiteboard. We got where wait for us to stream. Obviously, already spent on that one today. Close inside out and backwards. This one's honestly the best of all the options. It's not hard at all, and it's pretty easy. We wanted to see the ugly wig. Rude. Everyone loves the wig. Chat picks video. That one's one that's okay. It's not hard at all for me to do. Socks on hand for rest of stream. That one wasn't too bad, but it was pretty nightmare working the computer. And also, I run it so many times in a row. Text blank. And we already spun that one a couple times. Obviously, it's just texting one of my friends. Where Sunny's for us to stream. Got that one last time. It makes it just harder to see the computer. It doesn't really make it that much easier. Close Piniering till next touchdown. Obviously, that's been changed. Pencil Walrus till next touchdown. Shot of peanut oil. Stop talking about the game instead of between blue and tower defense. Chat gets to pick features. Play tabs with chat. Make a tier list. Chat gets to pick my next Instagram post. What about eat a Q? I'm not eating a Q-tip. I'm not eating a Q-tip, guys. That's not happening. We get play Roblox, rip off Madden. AI comes up with challenge. Basically, what that is, that one, we haven't spun it yet. But basically, I just copy this list into an AI program. We run it with 2 different AI programs. We run them twice. And then you guys get to pick a challenge that you want either me to do now or for me to add permanently to the wheel. It's only one. You only get to choose one of those 2 options. Play Walmart Roblox. Jelly Bean Challenge. If you don't know what Jelly Bean Challenge is, it's this thing that I got for my Christmas. It's just super spicy jelly beans. Just super spicy that I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat these. And then shot Plinko. If you don't know what that is, it's basically Plinko, but they have 5 different shot glasses. I fill them with 5 different liquids. One's peanut oil. One's hot sauce. One is an energy drink that it's 6. I'm sorry, 6. So one's an energy drink that I have. One's coffee. One's water from the tap. And then the other one, I got a can of Mountain Dew. What about do 40 push-ups? Number 1, can't do 40 push-ups. I'm not doing 40 push-ups. And number 2, I don't understand how that's a good experience for you. I don't understand. I don't understand how that makes your streaming experience better. Is doing 40 push-ups. I don't believe that's gonna make it all that much better. I also can't do that many push-ups. 20 might be pushing it. I can do maybe 15. I like the push-up idea. Of course, you would like the push-up idea, but it's not. How is that a good experience? I'll put it on there. I'll do 15 push-ups. I don't understand how that would be a good experience for you guys, but I'll put it in there. Do 15 push-ups. I'll put lick wall on here too, 3 times. I don't understand how this is exciting for you guys. I'm not doing plank for 5 minutes. I'll just do 15 push-ups. I don't understand how any of these options are good for you guys that you're going to really enjoy. But, I'm not chat. Maybe the scoring teams score. No. Huff and Puff Boy, do the push-ups on your bed. Why? I mean, I guess so you guys could see it. Maybe, sure. Looks like the game might be coming back on, boys. I'm thinking, by the way, that I'm thinking of doing a special stream. So let everyone who wants to participate know. Keep you from cheating. I wasn't going to cheat. I wasn't just going to go away for 15 minutes and then just, not 50, I wasn't just going to go away for a certain amount of time and then be like, yeah, that's done. That's good. I wasn't going to cheat, guys. Oh my God. I could have easily cheated on the wet socks and I didn't. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't cheat on the wet socks. I could have. Get a pull-up bar. I can't do one pull-up. I don't understand how that would be interesting to you guys. Buy a pull-up. So you want to buy a pull-up bar on the wheel? That's not an interesting experience, and I'm not buying a pull-up bar. But Jacksonville Jaguars overcame deficit in 7 of last 8 wins. Oh my God, the Jaguars. Yeah. What was I saying? And then after you get it, do 10 pull-ups on the wheel. I mean, it just seems unlikely considering I can't do 1. And I don't know where the pull-up bar would go. It could go nowhere. I mean, it could go over it couldn't even go over the door frame. That wouldn't even work. Yeah, so no. Logan Cook to kick this one away. Kick is off. And it's going to be returnable by Pacheco, but he's going to let it bounce out the back. And onto the field comes back Patrick Mahomes. It's going to be interesting. Have Ethan help lift you up. No, Ethan's not going to do that. Okay, Patty. 12 of 15, 84 yards and a tutty before he went down. He was looking perfect until that injury. Shotgun for Patrick. Most of those incompletions came after the injury, by the way. Going to bring Kelsey in motion a little bit. Try to figure out who's lined up with. Going to go handoff to Pacheco. Pacheco is a little bit of a hole. He's going to work his way for about a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 upcoming. Oh, by the way, do 15 reps of bench pressing Ethan. No, I'm not bench pressing Ethan. That's not happening, chat. Okay, back to what I was saying. I think I'm going to do a stream, during Pro Bowl weekend or whatever, where there's no football. I might do the AI invades NFL teams then. That's what I'm thinking. Shotgun for Patrick Mahomes. He takes the snap. He fires it. It's going to be caught by, you guessed it, Travis Kelsey. I thought he got about a yard more than that. Going to be 3rd and 2 upcoming. And a big chance, number 1, to get off the football field for Jacksonville. And number 2, if you're the Chiefs, you got to get this first down. You can't go 3 and out on your first possession, especially the way the Jags offense has been looking. Your defense has played well, but you gotta keep them. One of my favorite quotes from the show. Raheem liked it, guys. Shotgun from Patrick. He's going to bring Kadarius Toney in motion. He's going to go play action. He has time. He has plenty of time. He's going to run for it. First down, Patty. So Fahim liked the quote, guys. He liked it. He thought it was a good one. He's the danger. First down for Patty. Big run for Patrick Mahomes. Under center is Patrick. He's going to bring Sky Moore in motion. Once again, handoff up the middle. McKinnon, there's just nowhere to go. 0 yards on the play. No gain. 2nd and 10 upcoming. Patrick, his ankle all taped up. And if you're Buffalo or Cincinnati, you obviously want Jacksonville to win here. So your path to the Super Bowl goes through you. But on the other hand, it's Patty. Obviously, him getting hurt sucks. But you don't have to go against a fully healthy Patrick Mahomes, which would be a huge win for Buffalo or Cincinnati. Shotgun for Patrick. He takes the snap, 4-man rush. Jerick McKinnon picks up that block like a champ. He is forever in the pocket. He's going to throw this one away short to Juju. No, not Juju. Marquette? No, Kadarius. I think Kadarius is 19. But what a block by Jerick. I mean, look at this pickup. Boom. That laying the heat is Jerick McKinnon. That guy is substantially taller. Aluakon, and it's Foyesade Aluakon, dude. That is a serious linebacker. He's a serious pass rusher. It's not like he did that to no one. Aluakon is one of Jacksonville's best defensive players. And Jerick McKinnon looked like a fool right there. 3rd and 10 upcoming. Need to pick up the first if you're Patrick. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He's pressured. He's going to throw across the middle through the hands of Travis Kelsey. Almost had the first. And the Kansas City Chiefs are going to have to punt this ball after their first possession. Got a first down at least on this possession, but would have been nice if you could have gotten this ball to Travis Kelsey. Kelsey has him, kind of. It's a good throw. You have to put it over the linebacker. Gets it right over him, and it's a poorly timed jump by Kelsey. Jacksonville covers him pretty well. The punt is away by the Kansas City Chiefs. And he's going to catch it about the 5-yard line. He's going to return it. He slips, and he's going to get tackled about the 15. Still a solid enough return to get you out of your own goal line. And Trevor Lawrence is going to take the field. T-Law and company take back the field with a chance to tie it on this possession. She is backing up speedily. Like, you do not have to back up that fast, lady, unless you're running away from something. Okay, yeah, laugh. Why were you going that fast? Why were you speeding backwards? So you could get to nowhere? What? What? This is not a good commercial, guys. This Einstein commercial is bad. This is not a good commercial. Bad. Oh, it's the story of how the Geico lizard and a random man fell in love, and they went on a date to get waffles. What a nice story. So, chat, which wheel spin are you looking forward to, Mel? Which wheel spin do you super want me to spin either today or tomorrow? I am going to be streaming tomorrow, by the way. I'm going to be trying to stream both games. See if I can do that. Action mode. Oh my god. It's just so rude. Just could not be more rude by this mom. You know, other people are trying to watch their kids also race, and you are being the most obnoxious person on planet Earth. Running in front of everyone. Just obnoxious. Bad. Makes me angry. You can be so self-centered. This is chaotic. This commercial just it's something, to be sure. Do you want waffles or pancakes? Chat, which one? Which one should I put? Waffles or pancakes, chat? You got to decide. Are you more of a waffle person or a pancake person, chat? You collectively decide, chat. You combined will make your decision about whether I have waffles or pancakes tonight. Jonah's vote is waffle. Fair. Waffles are pretty great. T-Law takes back the football field. Showing the stats from his Chargers comeback. Under center is Trevor Lawrence to Michael Hasty in the backfield. Going to bring Ingram in motion. Handoff to Michael Hasty. Hasty cuts it back, and they get about 5 on the get play. Good gain on first down. Going to bring up 2nd and 5 upcoming. Hasty's coming off the field. Hasty actually more involved in this football game than I had any reason to expect him to be heading into the day. They bring Manhurts onto the field. Probably a run. Chris Manhurts is a very solid blocking tight end. Really established himself as a niche in the NFL. But he's definitely not as explosive as Ingram. Likely a run here, I would say. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to get it off. Hand off to Travis Etienne. Etienne's going to get about 2 or 3, depending on the spot. And it's going to be 3rd down. And about 2 or 3 to go here. Solid enough blocking up front. Good defensive job by the Chiefs, really stuffing the hole. Etienne really gets about as much as you could possibly expect him to get on that play. Going to be 3rd and 3 upcoming, and a chance to get a huge stop if you're the Kansas City Chiefs defense here against Jacksonville. Empty set for Trevor Lawrence. They're going to bring Etienne back into the backfield. Actually, he's going to do a screen out to Etienne. He has some blockers, and he's going to pick up the first. Not by a lot, but he does pick it up. And it's going to be a first down. First down of the second half for the Jaguars. Oh, 35 got caught sleeping on the play. Watson. Okay, I'm going to vote waffle since no one else seems to have an opinion. We're voting waffle, chat. Okay, we voted awful. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence at the 25-yard line. He's going to go handoff up the middle. Etienne. Etienne has a hole, and he's going to pick up the first down to the 37-yard line is Travis Etienne. They're playing safety deep, and that just gives you an advantage up the middle. If you're Jacksonville, your blockers do a great job of establishing a hole. And just like that, Etienne is starting to get going, averaging 7 yards per carry here in the game. Going to go handoff once again to Travis Etienne. He's able to find a little bit of a hole, actually, weirdly enough. I thought it was going to be tackled for no gain. Ends up getting about 3 yards on the play. Not the greatest gain in the world, but he gets something out of nothing. And it's going to be a 2nd and 7 upcoming. Etienne's coming off the football field. Onto the field comes JaMycal Hasty. Hasty cakes onto the field for Trevor Lawrence. I would assume this one's going to be a throw, considering they've ran it so many times in a row. I assume this play. The cool thing about Travis Etienne, and the reason that a lot of people like him, is that he is an elite route runner. He really can catch the ball well out of the backfield, and he just has that elite speed. Same thing with Evan Ingram, not the prototypical tight end. 4-man rush, immediately pressured, almost throws an interception is Trevor Lawrence. No one blocks a man coming straight up the middle. Kalen Saunders, the big number 99, isn't blocked at all. No chance, no blocking. They just both whiff on him. Kalen Saunders get a clean hit on Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence throws it. And it's very close to being intercepted there by the Kansas City Chiefs. Big mistake by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kalen Saunders is left unblocked up the middle, and it's going to be 3rd and 7. Chance to get a big stop for Kansas City here. Take the snap. Fires quickly over the middle, incomplete. And the Jaguars are going to have to punt the ball right back to the Chiefs, although it was a productive drive because they drove at least some yardage, and they're going to be able to pin the Chiefs. So instead of the ball being at their own 15 and punting, it's going to be at their own 40 and punting, which is a sizable difference. It should have been a false start on 75. He started early. But regardless, incomplete pass. Number 13 behind Christian Cook. And it is going to be punt once again by Logan Cook. Kick is off. 17 almost got in there, but it is off. It's going to be caught. Kadarius Toney makes a man miss. He's going to run as far as he can, which is going to be about the 19-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Kansas City Chiefs on the 19-yard line. There we go. There you go, Drew. And back up. We love Drew. No wheel spins left starting this half. It's kind of expected after Patty Mahomes went down. Not a lot of wheel spinnings here today. It's been very high-scoring games so far these playoffs. Outside of the AFC North playoff game between Baltimore and Cincinnati, it's going to be interesting here. Very, very interesting who comes out on top in this football game. Because remember, this determines a lot. Not only, obviously, you go to the AFC Championship game with a chance to go to a Super Bowl, and it's crazy. But not only that, you also have a great chance, whoever wins this game decides where the AFC Championship is going to be played. It could be played 3 different places depending on who wins this game. Actually, a lot of different places who wins this game. If Kansas City wins, it could be in Atlanta or Kansas City. If Jacksonville wins, it could be Buffalo or Cincinnati. So it's a very interesting game, not only from a who goes to the AFC Championship standpoint, but also a who are we going to be watching? Where is the game going to be held next week? Okay. Time for a college basketball update, since I don't have anything else I have an idea of want to do here. Okay. Auburn beat South Carolina 81-66. Tennessee beat LSU 77-56. Baylor ekes out one against Oklahoma 62-60. Marquette dominates Seton Hall in a 74-53 victory. Va Tech is down 11-14 early to number 19 Clemson. Alabama and Mizzou are playing a tight one, 11-10 early on, and Texas is a 3-point hold over West Virginia. Actually, it's tied 11-11 early on in the game against number 7 Texas in West Virginia. And if you're the Chiefs, I would be trying my hardest to get the ball to I hate to say it, but Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce is by far the best player on probably both teams now that Patty Mahomes has gotten hurt. You've got to get the ball into his hands, and you've got to do it in any way possible if you're the Kansas City Chiefs. Shotgun for Patrick Mahomes. He's going to go handoff to Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to find a little bit of a hole, but he's only going to get about 3 yards, 2nd and 7 upcoming. And there's Mahomes' taped up ankle. He hasn't looked exactly like himself in the second half. But we'll see if that changes here on this drive. Shotgun for Patrick Mahomes. Pacheco beside him. 2 tight end set and Gray and Kelce to the left-hand side of the screen. Looks like a blitz possibly by Jacksonville. Patty Mahomes takes the snap. It is a blitz by Jacksonville. The Patrick Mahomes has time. Dumps it out underneath Isaiah Pacheco. And Pacheco's going to stay in bounds and possibly pick up the first there. Depends on where they rule him, where he went out of bounds. But it looked like a first down by Isaiah Pacheco. And if it is, it's a huge first down. Pacheco doesn't look like he steps out of bounds here. Oh, does he hit with that foot? That's the big question. I'd like to see another angle. Nope. Okay, that's a first down. It's a first down. He stays in bounds, and he gets the first. Big run after catch by Pacheco. 3rd and inches. I got the first, but okay. Under center. Okay. What? I'm out. Kansas City, I'm assuming. Kansas City is challenging the ruling on the field. It's not a first down. Maybe. Otherwise, why would they be talking to Andy Reid? Okay, yeah. Kansas City is challenging the ruling on the field that short of the line of game. Yeah. You're going to have to take the timeout anyways. I think it's a first. It's a first down to me. At least it looks like it. It's hard to figure out where to spot that ball, and I don't think it's going to be overturned. Okay, Chad. It's time to play a game. I'm going to quiz you, Chad. You should know a lot about. Are you ready, Chad? Oh, you got to go? Okay, that makes sense. All right, bye, Jonah. I'll continue the stream in your honor. Jags got to score. This is true. I shall see you. Yeah, it's not making for a super interesting spinning the wheel game. No one is scoring. So that makes it less fascinating, but I'm having a fun time in this game. I'm disappointed I'm not going to be able to do the Giants-Eagles game. Regardless, I'll probably call Mason tomorrow during the stream. So, well, actually, unless if the Giants win, I feel like I'm going to call him so we can brag about how his Giants won. And I'll be proud of his Giants if they somehow pull off the upset against the Eagles. That would be huge. It'd be great. Have an end of the quarter spin. No, I spin enough. I think it's enough spinning. Okay, just because this one game is lacking a little bit in spinning quality, especially when it piles up, right? Like it's fine to do like one stream or what you're doing one game, and it's like, okay, worst case scenario, I have to keep this wig on for like 3 hours, like max. But like, as I like for a wild card weekend, I was streaming like 6 or 7 hours one day. Actually, it was more than that. I gotta look it up. I can look it up right now. How long I was streaming on last Sunday. My Sunday stream ended up going 8.5 hours, which is it's a lot. Yeah, I mean it's a lot. It's a lot of streaming, but which is fine. I really love streaming, but like adding extra spins is crazy talk. That's insanity. Adding more spin. Ooh, 3rd and inches. Obviously, they didn't get it. They go for it. Oh, they're marking them short. They're marking them short. 4th and inches. Do you go for it? I feel like I bring in Chad Henne. They're marking him short. 4th down. What do you do if you're Kansas City? It's 4th and inches at your own 30. Noah Gray takes the snap here. I thought he crossed that line to gain. I thought he crossed that white line. I mean, if you didn't use your challenge, I feel like that would probably, I don't know, it's close. 4th and inches, they're going to punt this one. It's a rough one not to get the first down on 3rd and inches. They do punt this one away. They're going to fair catch it at the 11-yard line. So good punt, flipping field position if you're Kansas City. But first down for Jacksonville. Once again, well, as quick as that first halfway, where there was like, we were on our 4th possession or whatever. It took 3 possessions or whatever for the entire first quarter. We're like, we're on our, what? This is going to be the 4th possession, and it's going to be like the 4th possession, and we haven't even gotten through half of the third quarter. Who would have thought that game between Giants and Jaguars would result in 2 playoff teams? It's just crazy. Not only 2 playoff teams, 2 teams that would make it to the divisional round. You could not have told me that at the beginning of the year. Like, circle that Giants-Jags game. It's going to be a phenomenal game that has playoff implications. You could not have told me that at the beginning of the year, and I would have laughed at you. I would have laughed. Under center is Trevor Lawrence at the 11-yard line. Trip to the bottom of the stat. He's going to go pitch to Michael Hasty. He's caught immediately in the backfield, but he makes a man miss and ended up getting actually 3 yards out of it. Great play made there by Chris Jones initially, but ends up getting a first down. All right. Shotgun is Trevor Lawrence. He's running back beside him. 2nd and 6 upcoming. Trips out of the set. They're going to go screen over to Evan Engram. Evan Engram's going to get tackled. He's going to be 2 yards short of that line to gain. Willie Gay, you're forgetting which down it is. It is 3rd down, buddy. I know it's hard to count to 3, but I believe in you. I think you can do it. 3rd and 2 upcoming. And number 1, a chance to get a big stop if you're Kansas City. Your offense has been struggling. On the other hand, if you're Jacksonville, you're still down by 7 points. I understand that Kansas City's offense hasn't been doing much, but neither have yours. Shotgun for Jacksonville. 3rd and 2 upcoming, a big 3rd down. Chance to get a big stop here in Kansas City. You're going to go, I'm guessing, past Evan Engram. Oh, no, he's going to throw it across the middle. Caught by Evan Engram. I misspoke. I meant Travis Etienne, and they ended up throwing it to Evan Engram anyways. So I was right, technically speaking. And they keep the drive alive for Jacksonville. 4.5 left to go. Down by 7 points. And a chance to knock off the King Chiefs. And make sure they're sitting at home for their first AFC Championship game since before Patrick Mahomes was their quarterback. Tight end Evan Engram has had a great season in 2022. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. JaMychal Hasty beside him. Hasty cakes. They go screen out there. It is caught and great play. Phenomenal play made by L'Jarius Sneed. That could have been 8. That could have been 9 yards. L'Jarius Sneed keeps it at 2 yards. Slows down Jamal Agnew. keeps him held up for as long as it takes for his teammates to end up there, and just phenomenal play by Ladarius Sneed. I mean, watch this. He beats the block of Zay Jones. He gets his hands around his feet, and if he doesn't keep holding Jamal Agnew still, doesn't keep him from going anywhere, that could have been a big play. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence, going to bring Ingram in motion. Back the other way. He's going to go play action to Ingram. He's going to throw it back to Ingram. It's going to be tackled for a loss. Big play made there by Frank Clark, and it's going to be 3rd and long now for the Jaguars. This is a big down in distance. 3rd and 10. They didn't really do anything on their first 2 downs. They actually went backwards with that play. Big play made by Frank Clark, by the way. To notice that it looks like a screen and stay still and make sure. Good job by Willie Gay forcing him back inside where he knew he had help, too. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence to Michael Hasty beside him. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. 2, 1. Takes the snap finally. 4-man rush. He fires across the middle. Oh, not across the middle, but to the edge, and it was incomplete. He had a chance to get to Kirk, put a little bit more air under that, a little bit more zip. But it's 4th and 12 upcoming. They're going to have to punt this ball right back to Kansas City. And their 5th possession of the 3rd quarter. And 0 points scored in the 3rd. Nothing's really happened this quarter. He had him, too. He had Christian Kirk if he throws that on target. He doesn't, and it's incomplete. The punt is off by Logan Cook, almost blocked there. Luckily not a call for Kansas City. Chance to return it here for Darius. He's going to get tackled at about the 35-yard line. But good field position if you're Kansas City. And the offense returns to the football field. Although, we're going to commercial break first. So I'm going to be honest. I think the game I'm most looking forward to is Dallas San Fran. I understand that the Buffalo Cincinnati game is going to be good, right? Like that's going to be a good football game. But I think Dallas San Fran is just going to be such a good football game. Oh, by the way, college basketball update. And UNC is beating NC State by 9 right now with 12 minutes left to go in the second half. Alabama Mizzou tied 16-16 with 7:45 left in the first. Texas West Virginia is tied 18-17 with 7:07 left to go in the first. Clemson up 22-16 on Va Tech with 7:41 left to go in the first. Kentucky beats Texas A&M. So big victory there. FSU beats Pitt in a rather sizable upset. Wisconsin-Northwestern game has obviously been postponed thanks to Northwestern's COVID issues. Gonzaga is favored by 18 against Pacific today in a big game after Gonzaga lost for the first time at home in 72 straight games. Zags are going on the road to play Pacific, chance to get their mojo back. But a fall there would be tremendously awful if you're a Gonzaga fan. A loss on the road to Pacific could do just drastically bad things to your seedings and your standings and your ability to win the West Coast Conference. Because honestly, St. Mary's is looking like a very good basketball team right now. And I don't know if I would want to be testing them. Anyways. Is the game back on yet? The game is back, ladies and gentlemen. And in this third quarter of action on NBC, nothing has happened. Absolutely nothing. Nothing has gone on at all. Kansas City Chiefs playing a huge, huge game in Arrowhead. A chance to either have their AFC Championship game be in Kansas City or go into Atlanta. Shotgun for Patrick Mahomes. He's going to go play action to McKinnon. Patty has time. He fires it wide open to the 35. Tackled is Noah Gray. No one covering Noah Gray there. And while everyone's focused on the other tight end, Travis Kelce, Noah Gray makes his first catch, and it's a big play. Huge play by Noah Gray. Second-year player at SMU, maybe third year. But no one's covering Noah Gray. Patty finds him, 35-yard line. And all of a sudden, Chiefs are knocking. Had a chance to score some points here. You're going to bring Kelce in motion to the right side of the formation. Take the snap. Draw up the middle. It's going to go not really anywhere with McKinnon. Going to be about a 1-yard gain. Tapping there by Hamilton. And really the first play. Second half points allowed. Wow, just crazy. Good defense by the Jaguars. 0 against New York in Week 16, 3 against Houston in Week 17, 3 against Tennessee in Week 18, and 3 against the Chargers last week in the wild card. Although it could have, if Cameron Dicker, the kicker, had just made his kick, they could have easily won that football game. Patty Mahomes, 2nd and 9 upcoming. A minute left in this quarter. He takes the snap, play action. He's going to fire it, and that is going to be intercepted. Very caught that. Incomplete. What is it? What is the call? 3rd and 9. Okay. I want to see this. Yep, hits the ground for sure. That's incomplete. 3rd and 9 upcoming. Chance to get a big stop if you're Jacksonville. Force a long field goal. And if I was Kansas City, I'd probably try the long field goal. It would make you go up by 2 possessions. Got to think it's going to Kelce here. Juju has not been involved in this game so far. Could be him, though. Shotgun for Patty. Takes the snap. 5-man rush. He fires it to the outside. That is going to be broken up. Trying to get the ball into Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Flag on the field, though. Could easily be holding on this play on Trey Herndon. What is the call? Patty's trying to get it downfield to MVS. Pass interference. Offense. Wow. Third replay, 3rd down. And suddenly that's out of field goal range. Pass interference on Juju. I got to see that play again. Wow. Interesting call here. OPI. Juju Smith-Schuster. Dude, run a route. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I feel like he faked it enough that it was a curl. Oh, he lowered his shoulder a little bit. Maybe he shouldn't have done that. Regardless, that seems like it's a call that I could have gone either way, honestly. But if you're Patrick Mahomes, you got to get the hand on this play so that you could get in field goal range for Butker again to make it a 2-possession game, 10-point game. He has time. It's going to be a screen to Kelce. Kelce actually has some blocks in front of him. He's going to run up the middle. He's going to get it to about the 31-yard line, around where they were before, and this is in field goal range for Harrison Butker. And he got it there, just with a simple little screen. This is going to be in range for Butker to possibly make a big kick heading into the 4th quarter to make it a 2-possession game instead of 1. Huge kick by Butker here. Let's see. A 50-yard field goal attempt for Butker. Chance to make this a 2-possession game in the 4th. Can Butker hit this one? Kick is up, and it is good. Big kick made by Harrison Butker. Huge kick. And it is 20-10. 2-possession game for the Kansas City Chiefs. And you know what that means. It's time to do a minor inconvenience wheel. Let's go. Time to be minorly inconvenienced because of the field goal. Big field goal, though. Huge field goal by Harrison Butker. Dang, the internet's slow. Oh my god. Is it gonna land? Eat a peanut butter pretzel. Oh no! Sad moment. What a minor inconvenience. Not even a minor inconvenience. I'm gonna eat something anyways. I'm kind of hungry. What a huge minor inconvenience. I ate one, Jack. Great. No. I gotta say, Chad, I think me getting washed my hands and having socks on, I think that's just a once in a lifetime experience for you. I don't think you're gonna get that again. I don't think you're getting it again. Two seconds left in the quarter. Time for one play for Jacksonville before entering the fourth. You got to feel some urgency for Jacksonville to score on this possession. Kansas City's finally figured something out offensively. Yeah. Under center is T-Law. Trips to the bottom of the set. He's going to go play action to Travis Etienne. Going to try and hit a deep shot, but he's going to get sacked. Big play before the fourth quarter by Derek Nottie. What a huge play. Derek makes the play. And there we go, Derek. Huge play by Derek. Sack. And boom. Just like that, it's going to be second and very long entering the fourth quarter. Huge play made by Derek Nottie. Okay. Time to get more college basketball updates. Sorry, guys. I have no other ideas. I need more impact from chat if I want to stay in, if we want other things other than college basketball updates. It's a 10-point deficit for NC State with 9:45 left to go in the second. They are playing UNC. Alabama and Mizzou still tied 23-23 with 4:51 left to go in the first. West Virginia has a lead over number 7 Texas, 23-20 with 4:51 left to go in the first half. Va Tech, weirdly enough, 26-25 lead with 3.5 left to go in the first over number 1 in the ACC, Clemson. It would be a huge win if Va Tech could pull that one out, especially for a team that has been struggling so far this year. So far, also, 9 games we have today that are still coming up. Number 24, FAU, still plays UTEP today. Number 6, Gonzaga still plays Pacific. And other interesting games, Oregon, Stanford should be an interesting one. USC, Arizona State could be interesting. And Florida, Mississippi State could be a very interesting game, especially as a Florida fan. San Fran, BYU could be pretty interesting. Both teams have looked good when they were playing. I'm not going to lie, Chad. No, this is an important drive for Jacksonville, especially after getting set back like that with the sack by Derek Nottie. This is an important drive. You've got to get something out of it. The way the Chiefs offense has been operating, it seems unlikely to score 0 points the rest of the way. So you just got to do something. I mean, you have to score points. Chiefs fans are getting into it. Shotgun for T-Law. Travis Etienne beside him. Takes the snap. Foreman and Rashi fires over the middle. It's going to be caught by Zay Jones to the 29-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 7 upcoming here. Big third down for Jacksonville. With 14:43 and counting left in this football game and being down by 10 points. You got to think scoring here on this drive is pretty crucial. 3rd and 6 upcoming. Steve calling the Chiefs defense like he always does. Going to bring a man in motion. Shotgun. Tila, Mike Hasty beside him. They're going to bring a four-man rush once again. He get pressure. He has some room to run, and he's going to pick up the first to the 40-yard line. Big run. Big run by Trevor Lawrence. He finds a little bit of hole. There's not really anyone open. He's able to work his way out of it, and boom, big first down by Trevor Lawrence. First and 10 upcoming from the 40. Shotgun for Tila. Going to bring Ingram in motion. Take snap, handoff up the middle. Etienne's going to get about 6 or 7 on that play. Good run by Travis Etienne. And I wouldn't worry too much about time if I'm Jacksonville. Just go down the field, get a touchdown. That's all that matters. You're not going to spend too much on this clock. You're not going to spend more than like 4 or 5 minutes. So even if you don't worry about it at all, if you take every inch of this play clock, 13-10 left to go in this game. Determine who's going to the division to the AFC Championship. Jacksonville, or I believe that's a false start. They're going to call a false start. They shouldn't put time back on the clock, though. I believe. Offense. First down. Wait, why is it first down? It should be second down, right? Because ETN ran should be second down. This looked like a false start from the start. Manhurts moved. It does look like a weird play. You can kind of tell what a false start is by just how weird it looks. If it looks off. Empty set. It's T-Law. 2nd and 9 upcoming. Looks like possibly a blitz by Snead here. Backs out, though. 4-man rush. He has time. He's going to throw deep. He has a man. Zay Jones to the 30, 25. There's a flag. We shall see what the flag is for. Who's it on? If it's on Kansas City, this play stands. Holding. Defense. Penalties declined, obviously. Big play by Zay Jones. Get him inside the green zone or whatever. This is the play. Yeah, that's holding. That's holding on the defense. But Zay Jones burns him deep. Great throw by T-Law to put it where it needs to be. Watson loses sight of his man. Bad defense by Watson, which I've been saying for a while tonight. Watson has definitely not had his best game in coverage. 22-yard line. They're going to go flip back to Christian Kirk. Kirk's going to have some running room. Kirk's going to make it inside the 5-yard line. And just like that, Jacksonville is right there, ready to score. And a chance to get a big touchdown if you're Jacksonville with probably 11 minutes remaining in the game, only down by a field goal against the Kansas City Chiefs, the mighty Chiefs at home. The offense has not looked that great for Kansas City so far today. 12 minutes left to go in this football game. 12 minutes to determine who is going to the AFC Championship and who's going home. Under center is Trevor Lawrence. They're going to go handoff up the middle. Travis Etienne bounces it. Is that a touchdown? That is a touchdown for Travis Etienne. And just like that, Jacksonville's right back in this game, and they have silenced the crowd. Big plays by Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne down the stretch. Put them in an excellent position to win this one. Well, not win this one, but put themselves in a chance to even have a chance to win this one. Although Patrick Mahomes, obviously, you can't count him out. He's probably going to do something pretty spectacular next drive. We shall see, though. That also means I spin the wheel. Let's make sure they make the extra point first. Kick is up, and it is good. It is 20-17 with 11:49 left remaining. See what happens. The wheel spin. Chat gets to pick my next Instagram post. Oh my god, chat. I have too many people on my Instagram. I mean, like, it's just too many. There's only one person in here, so I think it might just be me. Honestly. So, chat, do you have any ideas at all? How many do you have? I have one person. It's you, Dad. I have the amount of people on my Instagram. It's too many. It's 22 followers. That's too many people to be following the nonsense account. Yep, it's just me and you, Dad. Just me and you. What do you want to talk about? I have a wig. So itchy. What do you do, Dad? This is an important moment in Kansas City Chiefs history. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be good. Shot, 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 shot. Can the Chiefs pull it off? I bet my mom's stressing right now. Maybe you need to ask a friend not on to join live chat to your wheel. No, no. YG just popped in a couple times, and it's fun when he's here. But I don't want to be desperate about it. That seems kind of lame. If the main point of just having it's just like having fun with your friends. It's like no one else. She is. Is mom stress? So mom is stressing. Oh, rough one. They're only up by 3 points. That is scary. She's mad at Jonah for rooting for Jacksonville over at Kansas City. It's an important game. How dare he root for Jacksonville? Yeah, the Jags had so much success over the years. How dare he root for a team with that much success? Okay, Chiefs are going to let it bounce out the back of the end zone. And Patrick Mahomes, he's had a rough day. He's gotten hurt. The roll on his ankle has been rough. He started off the game almost perfect, and it looked like the Chiefs were just going to absolutely dominate. But this is the play. If the Chiefs end up losing, that's the play you're going to look back on because that's the play. Patrick Mahomes got hurt. He has not played as well as since then. But Patrick Mahomes needs to step up in the clutch here now. Takes a snap. Play action to McKinnon. He has time. He's going to fire it to an open Kelsey. Oh, he threw it. Oh, no. Oh, he had him. Oh, sickening. He had him wide. No one was covering Kelsey. He didn't have anyone on him. Oh, if you just put it more to the left, it's a catch. It's a first down. It's a big first down. It's a lot of yards. It's a rough one if you're Kansas City. Shotgun for Patrick Mahomes. 2nd and 10 upcoming. Looks like possibly a blitz by Jacksonville. They're eking in. Okay, it is. Fires it short underneath. Kelsey is going to pick up the first down. First down to Travis Kelsey. It's just Travis Kelsey. Why would you go to anyone else? He's just Travis Kelsey. He's a beast. He's one of the greatest tight ends to ever do it. Big first down for the Chiefs to get themselves settled, get their nerves settled, and keep the clock moving. Shotgun for Patrick Mahomes. He takes the snap. Play to oof. Oh, that was a rough throw by. Also, I don't think a great route by Kadarius. I feel like Kadarius was supposed to stay at the line of scrimmage. don't feel like Kadarius ran that route correctly, but even so, I think Patty doesn't put enough on that. I think it's on both of them. This is not a greatest throw in the world by Patty. You can see it shaking midair. Shotgun for Patty again, 2nd and 10. Blitz by Jacksonville. He has time. He finds a man wide open. Kelsey, first down. Oh, are they going to call that? They don't call it. You should post pictures of Baby Shark in different locations on campus on Instagram. That would be kind of funny. Take my little Baby Shark out, put him by the gator. Okay, I shall do that. That'll be a project of mine. That'll be my new Instagram. It's just Baby Shark at different locations. See, that's what I was thinking. That could have been a legal blindside block. Call it Baby Shark Tours Florida. I'll put him in the stadium. Actually, kind of cool. Yeah. Handoff to Jerick McKinnon up the middle. He's going to get about 4 yards, but that's a substantial gain on first down. It's more than they've been getting on first down all of the rest of this drive. I am super surprised they did not call a legal blindside block on that play on Juju Smith-Schuster. As great of a play was it by Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, it should have been called. That should have been taken away from them. Sorry, Mom, but it's true. 2nd and 6. 10 minutes left to go to determine who goes to the AFC Championship game and who stays home. Shotgun. Patrick Mahomes. 45-yard line. Offsides. That's an offsides penalty. Yeah, that's on Jacksonville. Offsides is going to give Kansas City a 2nd and 1. Play second down. It's a rough one if you're Peters. It goes from 2nd and 6. You have a chance to get a stop, possibly. A negative play. Yeah. And Cooney's the one that moves, so it is not a false start. 2nd and 1. From about it is exactly the Jacksonville 40. Shotgun. He's going to go handoff to Pacheco, I believe, here. Unless they decide to do something like a shot. Takes a snap. It was a weird snap. Not a great snap by Humphrey. He's going deep. It's going to be caught by Juju Smith-Schuster. Big first down by Juju, but there's a flag. Oh, no. Don't be on Kansas City. It's on Kansas City. This is a bad one. What is the flag for? Legal hands to the face. Defense. Legal hands to the face defense. Big penalty. Not a big penalty, but like a big nod on Kansas City. Big play by Juju Smith-Schuster. And not only does it give them a first down, but it puts them deep in Jacksonville territory. Yeah, definitely illegal hands to the face. That is the correct call there. Yeah, I know it's me. It's so cool. Big catch by Juju Smith-Schuster. Yeah, Jonah, my mom's mad at you. Shotgun for Jackson for Patty Mahomes. Takes a snap. Handoff to Pacheco. Up the middle. Big run by Pacheco for about 7 yards on the play. Good run by Isaiah Pacheco. And the Chiefs, a touchdown here, would not win you the game. It would put you in an excellent position. A field goal would be a rough thing to settle for here, especially with all the clock you're chewing. It's not the worst thing in the world, but you would love a touchdown here. It's going to go pitch to Kadarius Toney. And Kadarius Toney stays on his feet inside the 5-yard line. Is he down to 1? Did he step out? What a run by Kadarius Toney, the man out of Florida. And he quite possibly put the Chiefs in a position where they could take a huge 10-point lead in the football game. Kadarius Toney takes the pitch. Does he step out here is the big question to me. He gets close to that sideline. Here's the angle. Does he step out? Does he step out? No, he's out there. Yep, 3-yard line is where he should be. Should be down at 3. That's where they put it. Under center is Patrick Mahomes. Still a huge run by Kadarius Toney. He's going to go handoff to Jerick McKinnon. He's going to get stuffed for about a loss of 2. Well, actually, they're going to mark it a loss of 3. I think it should have been at the 5. They mark it at the 6. Big tackle there. I do not understand why you bring in Jerick McKinnon in this situation, right? He's a passing down back, and as much as I love him, he's not a downhill runner. What you need here is Isaiah Pacheco. He's been able to find holes all day. He's been able to work his way inside, and I feel like it's a good idea to have Pacheco on the football field here. Instead, it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. They're going to spread guys out, and now Jerick McKinnon wouldn't be the worst guy in the world to have on the field here. Shotgun Patrick Mahomes. He's going to spread out McKinnon. He's going to take the snap, 4-man rush. He's going to fire on the run. It's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. Marquez Valdes-Scantling gets his first touchdown of the postseason, and it's going to be a big one for Kansas City to take a 2-possession lead, most likely. Huge, huge play by Patrick Mahomes. He's limping off the field once again, just showing true grit out there. He throws a beautiful pass in the end zone to Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch, touchdown. Great play by Marquez Valdes-Scantling to get both feet in, although it's not that hard. But great throw by Patrick Mahomes, showing true grit. Harrison Butker out here to make it a 10-point game, and I will spin the wheel as soon as Butker's kick is up and is good. 10-point lead for Kansas City. 7 minutes left to go, and they could be going to the AFC Championship game for the 5th straight year. On that note, time to spin the wheel. Okay. AI comes up with a challenge. It's the first time we got this. Not only of this playoff, but this period. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this list of all these challenges that we have. We're going to copy it. We're going to put it in 2 different AI programs. We're going to run them twice. You guys get to pick which your favorite one is, okay? Here's InforKit. Here's the first AI program that we have. And then you get to choose 1 of 2 things to do with it. I could either do the challenge now, but it's not permanently added, or I could permanently add it to the wheel. Here we go. Okay. Here's our list. Wait, did I miss something? Okay, right. There it is. There's our list of all of our challenges so far. Kenny Pickett leads the Steelers to the Super Bowl. What? Okay, here we go. We're generating text. These are going to be our options, chat. We have top 5 songs. Don't know what that means. Hit shuffle on Spotify for a whole day. Hit shuffle on YouTube for a whole day. Watch it on Twitch. Must be said. Get at least 6,000 minutes on a scapegoat. Shout Lettuce Brothers at least 200 times. Watch people get shot and egg on face. Guacamole challenge. Cheat. They will notice. Lay on backpack and try to stop contact. I don't know what that means. Push each other against the wall for longer. Win 5. Okay, here's our options with InforKit. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Now we're going to be going to Novel AI. We're going to get even more options. These ones should be more comprehensible, I would say. I feel like this should make more sense. InforKit is funny because it makes no sense. Novel AI is probably going to be the one that makes the most sense here, guys. Here we go. Where's Novel AI in here? Okay, here's Novel AI. Okay, here we go, guys. This is all of them. So let's see which ones Novel AI comes up with. Okay, we have give a shout out to the person that suggested this challenge. Pick a random player and call them out as a fanboy. Chat gets to choose what I do when I die during this stream. That means you, Mr. Yay. Pretend to be someone's friend on Twitch. call myself out in a funny way. Vine the first 5 minutes of this stream. Dance like nobody is watching. Go into a tunnel and scream at the top of your lungs. Flip bird every time I get killed and put on a Halloween costume. Okay, chat. If you want me, we can go over all of them again or not. But those are our options, and you get to choose whether you want me to do it one time or permanently put it on the wheel, but I don't have to do it this time. Okay. 2nd and 10 for Jacksonville. Big stop by Kansas City. Chris Jones coming up the middle. Absolutely destroys him. Gets pressure on T-Law. Forces the incomplete pass. You want me to put the Lettuce brothers on the wheel? What did it say again? What was the shout Lettuce brothers at least 200 times? That is too many times to shout Lettuce brothers. Is that what everyone wants? Do you want me to put shout Lettuce brothers at least 200 times on the wheel? Seems like too many times to shout Lettuce brothers. I feel like you guys would be uninterested after the certain amount of Lettuce brothers. But maybe it's just me. I didn't think that shout Lettuce brothers would be that fascinating. But I thought you guys were going to really like... Wait, which one? Put it... Oh, wait. Guacamole challenge. Just because it makes no sense. I don't know what guacamole challenge is. Watch people get shot and egg on face, by the way, would also... You want me to put it on the wheel? You want me to put it... Okay, fine. Here we go, guys. Shout, brother. No, it's at least 200 times. It's not just 200. It's at least 200. I love this one. I hope we spin it so many more times. It's so funny. It being completely nonsensical and making no sense is hilarious to me. Here we go, chat. We're adding it. Shout Lettuce brothers. Is it brother or brothers? Shout Lettuce brothers. Okay. At least 200 times. Lettuce brothers. At least 200 times. There you go, chat. It's on the wheel. It is officially on the wheel. Lettuce brothers is on the wheel. I hope you enjoyed it, chat. It was a good outing. Great job, chat. We're shouting Lettuce brothers. Kale and Roman lettuce. Romaine lettuce. Yippee. What was the other one? It was Yip, right? Kirk gets hurt on this play, I guess. Incomplete pass. Where does Kirk get hurt? Or does Kirk? What happens to Kirk? I don't know what happens to Christian Kirk. Just lands wrong, I guess. Looking forward to you calling out the brothers. True. Six minutes and 56 seconds left to go, chat. And the Kansas City Chiefs could be going to the Super Bowl. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. JaMychal Hasty beside him. They're going to bring a blitz. He's pressured. He's going to throw it incomplete. Ooh. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 upcoming. 6:52 left to go in the game. Chiefs up 27-17. So a chance to get a big stop here, number one, if you're Kansas City. Because they're going to go for it on 4th down. They're down by 10 points. They're at around midfield. It would make no sense to punt it here. On the other hand, it would be huge stop for Kansas City. Basically the game, if you could get the stop here. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence to take the snap. 4-man rush. He's pressured. Gets it out underneath. Evan Engram has a lot of running room. He's going to get the first down, walk out of bounds at about the 39-yard line of the Kansas City Chiefs. 6:46 left to go in this game. Remember, this game is far from over here. Clock is still moving, though, because even though he ran out of bounds, it is still above 4 minutes left to go in this game, so the clock does not stop. But still, touchdown here, there's still 2 timeouts left. It's very likely you could get the ball back. You're going to fire. It's going to be caught. What the penalty is going to determine a lot here. If it's on Kansas City, not only is that a huge play, offsides, defense, wow, huge play. Not only a huge play for Jacksonville, it's going to stop the clock. The penalty stops the clock here. I guess offsides by Frank Clark timed that a little bit wrong. And it's tapped right here. It looks like it's going to be incomplete. Great play by Zay Jones to make an effort at the football. 1st and 10, 6:12 left to go. Trevor Lawrence is going to take a shot to the end zone. It's going to be almost intercepted. That was almost game. Juan Thornhill had it in his hands. Oh, my God. He had it. Juan had the game. Trying to get the ball to the veteran Marvin Jones Jr. Juan Thornhill comes up over the top, and it was that close to basically sealing Kansas City victory. Oh my God! Instead, still 6:07 left to go. Plenty of time if you're Jacksonville. Even if you get a touchdown, you don't have to use your timeouts. Plenty of time. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. He's going to fake it that way. He's going to screen it off of Evan Engram's hands. And a chance to get a huge stop here for Kansas City. While it would cut into a one-possession game, it's a touchdown that would tie it instead of a field goal, which is just so crucially. It's a crucial difference here. Big drop by Evan Engram. Huge. I mean, I'm sure he's not expecting it there, but that's one you got to catch if you're Evan Engram. Chance to get a big stop here if you're Kansas City. Force a field goal will be huge. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. He takes the snap. 4-man rush. He's pressured. He's out of the pressure. He's on the run. He has some room. He's going to get that first down. 1st and goal for Trevor Lawrence in the Jacksonville offense at the 9-yard line. Big play by Jacksonville. While clock keeps moving, it's not the biggest deal in the world right now if you're Jacksonville, as long as you score a touchdown on this possession. 1st and goal. 5:38 left to go. Trevor Lawrence take the snap. 4-man rush. He has time. He's going to fire it underneath. That is going to be caught, and he is going to be tackled. Oh, is that a fumble? That could be a fumble. That could be Kansas City's ball. Kansas City football. Oh, heartbreaking Jacksonville. An elation in Kansas City. Huge play. Defensive player hurt, unfortunately, for Kansas City. Oh, and it's just got to be heartbreaking if you are Jamal Agnew. You finally get a chance on offense, right? Like, this is your team. They've been relying on you to be that special player. And it looks like you give them a 1st and goal, but wait, is that a catch? Ooh, that could be tough to look at. Is that a catch even? That could be an incomplete pass. They're going to look at that for sure. Is that a catch? Yeah, it looked incomplete to me. From the small angle I saw it, I could easily be wrong because it was a very quick angle, but that looked incomplete to me. It didn't look like he ever firm controlled the ball. I don't think he got 3 feet, and maybe he got 2 in a football move. It's possible, but he had to have firm control of that football, which I did not see there. This would be the game if this play stands. Jamal Agnew would have lost it for his football team. But who knows if that's actually going to stand. Okay, here we go. By the way, basketball update for anyone who's interested. NC State is down by 11 with 51 seconds left, and it looks like they're going to lose to UNC and drop one. Alabama has taken a 12-point lead against Mizzou with 18:52 left to go in the second. Still a very tightly contested matchup between Texas and West Virginia, 19-12 remaining in the second half. 29-28 Texas up. Virginia Tech up 33-26 with 18:22 left to go in the second over number 19 Clemson on the road. Va Tech is doing this against the best team in the ACC, in a game that they must win. That's a big game for them. I don't think anything else all that crucial has happened. Boston College beat Notre Dame today. Ohio State ended up beating Iowa. Coastal Carolina beat South Alabama in overtime. I think that's it when it comes to basketball news. But just review. Okay, it's back. We're going to learn if that was incomplete or if that was a fumble. I'm going to listen in. They confirm it's a fumble. Wow. I would love another angle at that. But that looked like an incomplete pass to me. Isaiah Pacheco gets an amount. Wow. Let me see. The Jamal Agnew play. One, two. Yeah, no, that's a fumble. That is a fumble. Because he has confirmed control. 1, 2, he turns upfield, and then it slips out. If it slipped out before then, that would have been an incomplete pass, but he's already turning upfield. That is a fumble. That is a fumble. And it's heartbreaking for Trevor Lawrence because you were that close to staying undefeated on Saturdays and moving on to having a chance to move on to the AFC Championship game. Jacksonville takes their first time out. They're going to go screen, and Tony's going to go down inbounds 1 yard short of that line to gain. 3rd and 1 upcoming. Jacksonville's going to let the clock keep running here. 5:03 left to go in this final quarter of action. $14.50, and the clock continues to move. 3rd and 1. First down here would likely ice it. 2-1. They're going to go handoff up the middle. Not a lot of running room, and he is not going to get that. He's going to be about a yard short. They're going to have to punt this ball back to Jacksonville, who's probably going to use their second to last timeout here with 4:30 left. This is not inconceivable for Jacksonville to do. If they score in 2 minutes or less, you still have a timeout. You still have a 2-minute warning. Great push by the interior defensive line at Jacksonville. They get a big stop on Isaiah Pacheco. Big play. Big play by Jacksonville here. 4th down. Kansas City Chiefs are going to punt this ball back. The punter. The Chiefs punts this one away. It's going to land at about the 40-yard line of Jacksonville. It's going to be returnable by Agnew. Agnew makes a man miss. He's going to get tackled at about his own 45, but still plenty of time left if you are Jacksonville Jaguars to try and go down this football field, score quickly, and you don't have to try an onside. I mean, worst case scenario, you go down a long time, but like you still have a chance at an onside, which you can hit. Right now, it's not even unlikely though. Like, I mean, like this is a possibility if you are Jacksonville. Can Chris Jones get a big sack near the end of the game? I mean, this is what Chris Jones is known for, big-time defensive plays for Kansas City. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence, Michael Hasty beside him. He's going to take the snap, 4-man rush. He's going to fire it underneath. It's going to be pummeled and finally caught by Christian Kirk, but only for a 4-yard gain. Clock keeps moving. Obviously, if you caught that cleanly, it was going to be an 8-9-yard gain. You could have gotten out of bounds, although I believe the clock keeps running over 4 left. But only 4 yards, and it's going to be the clock still moving. Under 4 now to go. Now clock would stop. Clean pressure. He's going to fire it. It's going to be intercepted. What an interception. And that's the game. But Watson, who's been picked on all night long, gets a big-time interception. Huge play by Watson. Flag on the play. Probably a celebration kind of thing. But that's likely it. That is likely it for Jacksonville. There's 3:48 left to go. Still timeout. Still 2-minute warning. But unsportsmanlike conduct, dude. Yeah, okay. And that is likely it for Jacksonville and their playoff hopes. Still, you got to be a lot to be grateful for if you're a Jacksonville fan. Trevor Lawrence definitely looks like the quarterback of the future. He made it to the divisional round, which halfway through the year, no one thought you could even be there. What an interception for Watson. What an interception. One hands this thing, brings it in, ends the game. What an interception for Watson. Just an amazing play. Amazing play by Justin Watson. And it looks like Kansas City's just going to be able to run this clock out and end this game. Handoff to Jerick McKinnon. He's going to cut back. He's going to get about 6 or 7 here. 8, actually. No, 7 yards. 3:41 left to go. Jacksonville's going to take their last timeout. Missed opportunities for Jacksonville. Let's look at them. That was a great chance at a huge interception of Chad Henne. Trevor Lawrence went deep and is dropped by Christian Kirk, and that was just heartbreaking for Jacksonville fans. And then here's the one that's got to hurt the most because you look like you were going to make it a one-possession game, and you make a big fumble. This one hurts less, but it still hurts because you had a chance there. And it's just a rough one if you're Jacksonville. Rough day. There was a lot of opportunities that you missed. But you played a hell of a game. You're proud of yourselves. Shotgun, Patrick Mahomes. He's going to go screen out to Kadarius Toney. He's going to catch it. He's going to get a first down, stay in bounds. Clock's going to keep moving. That likely, no, we still got the 2-minute warning, and you still could only chew 2 minutes of clock if you're Kansas City. But the chances are substantially down now that you're for Jacksonville Jaguars fans. 3:14 and counting, and Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs can officially punch their ticket to the NFL AFC Conference Championship game and a chance to get Patrick Mahomes' second Super Bowl ring alive. Going to go handoff up the middle. Nothing, or a loss of 1. Doesn't really matter all that much, though. In scores of more important games, PSU comes the Domers 3-2 tonight in Happy Valley. I don't know if more important is the case, but Patty Mahomes gets a chance to continue his season for one more. Again, AFC Championship game, and if Cincinnati beats Buffalo tomorrow, Kansas City will be hosting their 5th straight AFC Championship game. Fortunately for them, Cincinnati has really had their number, so you kind of want Buffalo to win because, weirdly enough, even the neutral site, watched some PSU wrestling last night. It reminded me why I played basketball. Oh, because PSU wrestling's so good. No? What? I don't know. I don't know what that means. But wrestling's tough. I really respect wrestlers. There's some tough people. And it definitely looks like, barring a miracle by the Jaguars, Kansas City is going to be advancing to the AFC Championship game, and it will be either held in Kansas City or they will both, Buffalo and Kansas City, will be traveling to Atlanta. Atlanta will be hosting a championship game, which, if you told someone that this year, they would have thought you were crazy. And then they would have thought you were less crazy when you said Buffalo and Kansas City were going to be playing in it. In Jacksonville, the feel-good story of the year is going to be coming to an end. We could see another feel-good story of the year, and the New York Giants also come to an end tonight. It's very possible. Don't hear that, Mason. No, if you're listening, it's not possible. The Giants are for sure winning. They're not going to lose to the Eagles. But this was a good game. I really appreciated it. Patrick Mahomes showing some true grit. I mean, not many quarterbacks would have come back after that injury. I mean, like that, he was obviously in a lot of pain. He came back. He ended up getting such a huge victory for his football team. Just a phenomenal victory. Showed a lot of grit. That was not the best Kansas City Chiefs performance I've ever seen, but they did what they had to do to win football games, and that's in the end. That's all that matters. Contain your surprise when I say when it's the same refs for wrestling and basketball in the Big Ten. It is? That's weird. Why would they be the same refs? Odd. All I can tell you is I felt go Giants. Saquon will dominate. True. Saquon versus Miles. Let's go. 2 Penn State running backs. So if the Bills win, are you guys going to the AFC Championship game? That is a good question. It is quite possible. Maybe. It is right there, although it's going to cost a lot of money. But it would be fun to go to the AFC Championship game. Touching me, touching you. Bum, 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 sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. And Kansas City, 2 minutes left. 3rd and 10. Probably just run this. Give them the ball, 1:20 left. Under center is Patrick Mahomes. Sky Moore in motion. They're going to go hand off to Jerick McKinnon. He has a little bit of a hole, but he's going to get tackled after a 6-yard gain. They're going to punt this ball back to Jacksonville. But there's only going to be like 1:10 left on this clock. When they punt it, probably a minute when they get it, and Jacksonville's down by 10 points. It would be a miracle. But this is the playoffs. Do you believe in miracles? You got to let this clock go all the way down, and then you take a timeout on Kansas City. Let it trip all the way. Let it get to 1:15. And then you just take a timeout. Actually, probably 1:16, 4, 3, 2, 1, timeout. 1:15. So they're going to punt this ball back with 1:15 left to go on the clock. Big games tomorrow. Just huge games. Obviously, I'm hoping the Giants win tonight, because then whoever wins the Niners-Cowboys game is going to host the NFC Championship game, which would just be so crazy if the NFC Championship game is in Dallas, the 5 seed, 5 versus 6 seed for the NFC Championship. That'd just be insane. Crazy. 4th and 5. Kansas City's going to punt this ball away. He gets it off. It's going to land up at the 25-yard line of Jacksonville. He evades a tackle. We choose some more clock. 1:05, 1:04 actually. So what Trevor Lawrence is going to have to go down the field, get a touchdown, get it onside, and then get a field goal. Can Trevor Lawrence do? This would be pretty crazy. This would be an insane comeback. But, touchdown, onside touchdown, that's a dub for the Jags. Seems unlikely that would happen. But I think at a certain point, you might think about just taking a field goal. Like, you're going to need the touchdown, and you're going to need the field goal anyways. You might want more clock or whatever for the touchdown. I don't know. There's a certain strategy to it. But regardless, you're going to have to get down the field anyways. You're going to get out of bounds a lot if you're Jacksonville, and you only have 1:04 remaining. A tackle in bounds would hurt a lot because you're chewing at least 15, 20 seconds there. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence. He's going to take the snap. 4-man rush. He avoids the tackle. He's going to fire it. That's going to be caught. I think he gets out of bounds as Zay Jones. 58 seconds left. He gets the first down and about 11 yards. This would be a miraculous comeback. But again, we saw them against the Chargers. That was also a miraculous comeback. Did his knee hit inbounds? I don't think it matters a whole lot. 58 seconds left to go. Jacksonville, Kansas City. For a chance at the AFC Championship game. Jacksonville down by 10. Going to need a touchdown and an onside and a field goal. Trevor Lawrence is taking a shot. He has a man. It's caught to the 35-yard line already. Clock's still moving. 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. No, 42. Okay, he's going to clock it with 42 seconds left on the clock. I think if you have a reliable field goal, you could think about kicking this here. But Riley Patterson, I don't know if I trust him with this. 42 seconds. 42 seconds, and Chiefs fans can stop stressing because they're going to the AFC Championship game. 42 seconds if you're Jacksonville. It's a lot of time. It is a lot of time. You're still requiring an onside. But still, shotgun, Trevor Lawrence. Gonna take the snap, 4-man rush. He has time. He's firing it to the end zone. Incomplete. Trying to get the ball to Marvin Jones Jr. 35 seconds left. That wasted about 7 seconds there. 3rd and 10. And then there's the decision. If you don't get the first down here, do you just go for the kick? Or do you go for – I think you go for the kick here. It might be a long kick, but I think Riley Patterson could possibly make it. Wig. Yeah, I'm wearing the wig. Yeah. It was the first thing I spun, of course. Because why would it be anything but first? 3rd and 10. Got to get the first down if you're Trevor Lawrence. He's pressured. He's going to throw. He's going to catch it and walk out of bounds as Christian Kirk. 30 seconds left, and you got to think about taking the field goal here if you're Jacksonville. You're going to need it anyways. Now, if you're Kansas City, if Riley Patterson misses it, that is officially game. Now, if he makes it, then suddenly it's a one-possession game, and then they got to go onside. You got to recover an onside kick if you're Kansas City, which isn't the hardest thing to do in the world, but it's still hope for Jacksonville. 48-yard field goal to keep the game alive for Jacksonville. The kick is up, and it is straight through the uprights. Riley Patterson drills that thing. 25 seconds left in this game. 25 seconds. That is a field goal, by the way. So I'm going to spin this wheel really quickly, then get back to the game. That is the minor inconvenience wheel, by the way. Spin should around 360 degrees. Not hard. Not hard at all. Onside kicks have not been very successful this year, but can Riley Patterson get a big one when he needs it the most? Chance to keep Jacksonville's seasons alive. Can they get a huge onside? Riley Patterson. This is the Chiefs. This is the Jags season and the Chiefs' chance to clinch an AFC Championship berth. Riley Patterson's onside kick is recovered. Kadarius Toney gets it. That is officially it. And Kansas City is going to the AFC Championship. Woo! Kansas City, 5 straight AFC Championship berths. Crazy. We've seen it. We're seeing a new dynasty here, folks. A new dynasty. And it's Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. We went from Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Now we have Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. And, man, are these games fun. Oh, my God, I love watching AFC football. The NFC has its own kind of charm. But, dang, it really seems like in the AFC, it really is quarterback versus quarterback. It seems it's so much more than watching an NFC game. This is the 5th straight AFC Championship game. They could host their 5th straight if Cincinnati beats Buffalo tomorrow. Big game. Huge game. That was fun, guys. I enjoyed it. That was a good game. I can stay on for a little bit longer here. It's at 8:30, so I probably won't be able to see too much of the next game. Going for a walk is fun. Bye. Bye, Dad. Yeah, I enjoyed it. This is a fun stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to stream tomorrow as well. I'm going to stream the Bills and Bills Bengals game and the Cowboys Niners game. I should be streaming both of them. And we will have a lot of fun. Want to tune in? It's gonna be a great game. Great day of games. It's gonna be a lot of fun. If I get that serial number, we could start with the AI invades the NFL. We could do that next. We could start it next stream. We could. I need more crazy people in the chat. I love having Jonah in here, but like we would need a lot of insane people if we really wanted to hit that AI invades the NFL. Because I like the idea. I really like the idea, but I think I could do it with a lot of different things. We could do the NBA. We could do college football. There's a lot of things we could do. I think it'd be even more insane with college football, because you have so many different teams and so many different mascots. I think it'd be kind of crazy. Plus, AI just mixes stuff up like that, and then keeping track of 3 different tigers wouldn't work. It just would not work, and so it would be kind of fun. It'd be really funny. But I think there's a lot of things we can do with this AI invades. The NFL. I think that'd be fun. I think it's going to be interesting, and I think if we have a lot of people in the chat, it's going to be even more exciting and fun for everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. I will be hitting it back tomorrow. Don't forget, the game starts at 3. I'll probably start the stream around 2:30, 2:45. So if you want to watch it, that's when I'm probably going to be starting it. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Glasslickers. I will be doing. I'll complete the Instagram challenge hopefully this week. I'll keep working on it. Keep following my Instagram if you want to see some elite content, really great content, phenomenal, not bad content at all. But yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. So I'm gonna say it. Adios, amigos.